This is the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, where each week this brother-sister duo gets together to discuss the box office, latest film and TV scoops, our latest movie or show review, and what we're getting into next. We're your hosts,
Cheryl
and Jay.
All right, this week we don't have a movie, but we do have the Vaguely Nerdy Movie Awards. I was going to say Podcast Awards.
I called it the Podcast Awards.
Is it Vaguely
Nerdy?
Nerdy? Because it's Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, right?
So I thought that was confusing. So I just called it Vaguely Nerdy Awards.
Exactly. That's the right thing to call it. We have the Vaguely Nerdy Awards this week, y'all. So heads up before we get there. We will be spoiling everything in there. So if you have not seen it, you'll be fine. You can go back and watch it later.
It's all last year's stuff.
It's all right. You're late. So you need to catch up anyway. All right, but I do have movie trivia, which has nothing to do with any of the movies on the list. So Jay, are you ready?
Sure. I wasn't expecting this.
Good. So this is Oscar trivia because we're in award season. Oscars are sometime in March. I don't even know when. So there are only 2 sequels that have ever won Best Picture at the Oscars. I'm going to give you one. You're going to have to guess the other one. One of them is The Godfather Part 2 from 1974. What is the other one?
The Two Towers.
God dang it, you are close. But that's not it.
No?
You close. And so you don't go off in the deep end, you in the right franchise.
The Desolation of Smaug?
No, child. Back. Go. You was in
I'm in the Lord of the Rings.
You got Coda.
Return of the King?
Yes.
Oh.
Return of the King from 2003 won Best Picture. Arguably.
Sure, I guess that's a better movie of the two, just in my personal favorite.
I like to. Which one do I like better? I don't even know. I feel like any of them could have won. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, Return of the King is the conclusion.
Let me look up what else. Oscar nominees. I'm gonna try to see what else it went up against.
Okay. It was Two Towers, like 2013.
Return of the King is 2003. So Two Towers would have been. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you feel old, don't you?
I'm withering.
You feel old, don't you?
I'm withering away.
So the other nominees against Lord of the Rings: Return of the King were Lost in Translation.
Okay.
Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World.
Russell Crowe.
Yep.
Okay.
Mystic River. Let my daughter.
Oh, Sean Penn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Seabiscuit.
Fine. Yeah.
I feel like Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings was the best choice.
Yeah, I agree.
I remember Mystic River.
I do remember Mystic River.
Sad ending.
Yeah, it wasn't something I would return to.
Yeah.
Very often. It also won just for kicks: Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Director, Best Film Editing, Best Makeup, Best Original Score, Best Song, Best Sound Mixing, Best Visual Effects.
They don't make high fantasy like that anymore.
So it was a sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a sweep.
Lord of the Rings is like one of the best franchises of all time.
I don't know what this next trilogy
is why
about to be.
Still trying to make them.
Exactly.
We just answered that question.
But that last trilogy didn't quite hit.
There's clearly potential.
But somebody got the money to try again.
Yeah, that's what they get for trying to stretch that last book into 3 movies. That last short book.
That was a weird situation. Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch did a good job with being the dragon, though.
He did.
Shout out to him.
Smaug was the best thing that came out of that.
Yeah. Agree.
Yep.
Agree. So yeah, that is our trivia for this week. Let's get into the rest of the episode.
Sweet.
Welcome to the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, your favorite podcast for movie and TV show news, trailers, and vaguely nerdy topics.
Each week, we dive into the latest film release, talk about the plot, characters, our favorite scenes, and give our rating out of 5 Nicole Kidmans.
Whether you're a casual moviegoer or a hardcore cinephile, we've got something for you. Reviews, news, hot takes, and a few surprises along the way.
So grab your popcorn, open your favorite podcast app or YouTube, and let's roll the reel on this week's latest episode of the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
All right, it's a packed schedule. It's funny enough, the trailer park is more like a trailer amusement park. Yeah. And these ain't even the Super Bowl trailers. So we are recording on this Saturday. Super Bowl is tomorrow. And to be honest, I don't think it's going to be popping with trailers. Trailers.
I think what it's going to be is a bunch of
stuff we already seen.
5-second clips that say, go to YouTube for the full trailer.
That is the thing. You're right.
I think that's what's going to happen with the Doomsday trailer, too.
Because
people are like, Doomsday won't have a big game spot. I'm like, yeah, why would they?
You're
YouTube
right.
is right there.
You're right.
It's misdirection.
Right. So according to Variety, I think the Variety, Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day are not going to have Super Bowl commercials. And everybody's like, I personally think Doomsday, fine, we far enough away. Spider-Man, I feel like we need to start ramping up on, but also it's Spider-Man. I mean, but you don't really need anything but a poster.
Yeah.
But you're right. It might be a situation where they're like, here's 15 seconds to tell you to go to YouTube.
It's expensive.
It's too expensive. It's like $5 to $7 million for like 30 seconds in a recession. And studios are like, no.
YouTube is the most like watch streaming platform on the internet.
Right. So why not
free,
just
go ahead and throw it there.
You know what? They're probably going to use the Doomsday Countdown, flash something at some point during the Super Bowl, and then that's how and it's gonna be something else on there.
Or like you said, they're gonna start advertising stuff on that countdown. The countdown will just turn into the trailer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it'll go back to a countdown once it's over. They'll put the trailer on a different video, and then we'll keep moving.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sidetrack. But so we have a full trailer park. We do have a couple of new movies and shows to talk about. And then we have a little sizable BUNCHA CRUNCH. So we'll start off at the top. There is a new shocker live action series coming. Eragon, which I personally
don't remember. Yeah.
It's about a dragon.
It's one of those forgettable fantasy YA novel.
It's given How to Train Your Dragon, though.
That they did like a long time ago.
It's like 20 years old.
It was like a live action. This came before How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
It was like a live action
situation.
It was like them trying to do like a
Dragon Heart.
Yeah, a YA closer to this generation. Well, early 2000s generation.
They not YA no more.
YA. That generation.
They're not YA no more. Them grown adults.
Full A.
Right. Them GAs. Yeah. General audience, full adults. So this is coming to Disney Plus. Shocker, shocker, shocker. We will have the Todds. I'm calling them the Todds, but Todd Harton and Todd Helbin will be the showrunners, and then they will also have the author of the books, which is good, as a co-creator, Christopher Poloni. So if you're going to adapt somebody's work, at least make them parts of the show. So thank you, Disney, for doing that. Yeah. So this series has actually been in the works since 2022. So this is something that's been simmering in the background. By the way, sidebar, Disney officially announced the new CEO. I don't know that man's name, but...
Oh, it's the guy who's responsible
for the parks.
What? Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser.
Oh, that's good. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser.
Is that ride still available?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, he can have a fumble.
That was that landlocked cruise thing they tried to do.
You're okay. I'm connecting the dots.
Responsible for that.
So the guy who's been running the parks is who they have shifted in to replace Bob Iger. And some people were surprised because they were like, why would you have a park guy head of like Disney? And everybody's like, do you realize how much money Disney makes from the parks?
Yeah.
Hello. And experiences, even if they get shut down later.
Yeah. Something I didn't know, which I guess I did know, is that there's a park circle is like a really big thing, like park circle enthusiast.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
And I guess he's just not well liked in the park circle world because people who like are hardcore like amusement park enthusiasts and travelers
don't like the changes or whatnot.
Yeah,
Disney's
but
made.
I mean, I don't go to Disney. I've never been, but I don't think the common person goes there enough to be able to see those changes.
Right. If you go every third Tuesday, then you might notice the differences. Now, I've heard complaints about how they do like express passes and stuff. Disneyland is freaking expensive. Okay. Yeah. So I understand people like, why y'all charging us more, whatever. But Disney's cash cow are the parks. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense that the parks guy is now the CEO. Bob Iger is actually getting out early. He like, I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm done. I don't want to work no more.
Disney makes most of their money on merch, and the merch is sold at the parks.
Listen, merch, parks, experiences, the movies is like chump change. Yeah. Okay.
When you buy merch at the parks, they'll ship it to your house if you don't feel like carrying it with you at home.
And all that stuff has higher profit margins, right? So it makes sense that the parks guy is now about to run Disney. That was kind of a sidetrack, but I guess something that was in the works, which is this live action series, lived through the transition. So that's
that makes
good.
Sense.
So if you don't know what this is about, this is basically How to Train Your Dragon, but older.
Yep.
/ Dragonheart. But it's about a teenage boy who becomes magically joined to a newly hatched. Oh, it's a little Game of Thrones then too. A newly hatched dragon.
Yeah.
Together, they must learn what it means to be a dragon and a rider as they fight the resistance amongst a tyrannical. Did I say that right? Tyrannical king. I know how to spell and read, y'all, I promise. So basically, kid finds a dragon. They become BFFs. They got to fight the power.
They got to fight Lupin.
Okay, sure. It's popular. I'm assuming this. Some people said this was like the Game of Thrones, Disney Game of Thrones. I was like, yeah, I don't think this the audience, the same audience.
I mean, no,
Game of Thrones?
It's not the Disney Game of Thrones.
That's not a good comparison.
No, it's like the Disney.
I think it's gonna be G-rated.
It's Dungeons and Dragons light.
Okay, fair enough. So Disney is on the live action train, so this is not surprising in the least.
Little boys running around with swords in a magic world. Percy Jackson is doing amazing on Disney Plus right now.
Hello.
This is within that realm.
Right. So, dragons are popular again.
Yeah.
I'll add Game of Thrones in that.
House of the
popular.
Dragon took the dragons out, so here are your dragons.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was going to a period that's after the
Now, why are they
World of
calling it
Dragons.
House of Dragons?
Yeah.
Want to be called House of
House of
Dragon
Dragon is ending, and Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, that is what's on now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And people seem to like that, though.
Yeah, but there's no dragons in it. So if you are disappointed in the lack of dragons in the new Game of Thrones, here you will find dragons.
You will find this on Disney+.
Here there be dragons.
Right. Lots of dragons. The dragon will be in this. Yeah. So as we learn more about this, of course, and we get a trailer and cast and news and all that, we will bring you the latest.
Who will be Eragon?
Is that the dragon or the boy?
The Eragon talks. So.
You already know who I'm gonna say. Who I'm about to say?
Benedict Cumberbatch?
No, but that's a good one.
Liam Neeson?
Nope. Keep going. Come on, you real close. Really good.
Benedict Cumberbatch, not Liam Neeson. Ralph Ineson?
Boom! There it is.
Okay, well,
there it is.
He has to be a young
Morgan
dragon.
Freeman?
Young dragon.
Oh, he gotta be young. Ralph Ineson can do young.
Okay, no.
Come on, he just got a little pep in his step.
Okay.
He'd be perfectly fine as a young dragon.
Okay.
The dragon eventually gets big though. He can't be big with a young voice. You get Channing Tatum.
I don't like that. No, not soft voice dragon.
Thank you.
Gross.
So Ralph Ineson.
Yeah,
Disney.
Sure, fine.
If he gets cast, you heard it here first.
Nice.
All right. Next up, speaking of more live action, although I don't know if this one's live action or what, but anywho, it is gonna be live action.
I think so.
All right. So this is interesting. So Baldur's Gate, which is a video game, a very popular video game, you would say,
and a movie.
Oh, it's also a movie.
Your favorite movie?
Excuse me?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, right. I know it is Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know it is Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate is a city within Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
Yeah, the world of Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, so my interest has now been piqued just a little bit. I didn't play the game. I know of the game, obviously. Is that the game you had me play? Was that Baldur's Gate? Where you had to like make that has like the trolls.
Yeah, you didn't make it past character creation.
I didn't. No, that's not true. I made it to like 2 fights, and then I was like, "This is complicated." It's a lot of fighting and talking and switching and dealing and stealing. Yeah, it was a little too much for me. But anyway, great graphics though. Great graphics. Baldur's Gate is getting a drama series from HBO. So this I think is. Well, Game of Thrones is on HBO, but this might be their Game of Thrones quote unquote replacement.
Okay.
Interesting thing about this, Craig Mazin of HBO's The Last of Us will be the showrunner, which is everybody's like, oh, great. The Last of Us is officially going off because there's no way he's doing 2 shows at the same time.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, whatchamacallit's face just left it. So
Damon Ramirez.
And they just replaced him.
Right.
And then Catherine O'Hara's now gone.
Correct.
And Pedro Pascal is gone.
Booked and busy.
Isabella Merced is going to do that video game.
Yeah. I was going to put that on. I was like, I don't know.
Everybody's kind of trickling away.
Yeah. So people, when it was announced that the showrunner from The Last of Us is now doing Baldur's Gate, everybody was like, oh, yeah, nail in a coffin. This about to be the last season. They
made that.
It's about to be it, y'all. So y'all Last of Us fans, sorry. You did not win.
Neil Druckmann left.
Yeah.
He made the game, then came over to make the show, then left again.
So I think that might be it. But y'all getting Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Hopefully you like both. Anyway, the Baldur's Gate TV series will be different from The Last of Us. In a sense, it will be a continuation of the games. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how that works if you never played the game. Maybe a situation.
It's very similar to the film.
Okay, you can just pick up
within that world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it says it's going to tell a story that takes place immediately after events of Baldur's Gate 3, as characters new and old are dealing with the ramification of the events in the 3rd game. And I bet you it's going to open up with a here's a 30-second summary.
I need to finish the game.
Oh, you need to finish it?
Yeah.
Wait, is that the game that's also super hard, or is that the other game?
No, that's Claire Obscure.
Oh,
that
okay.
French game?
No, there's like a really popular game that looks like Baldur's Gate, but it's not. But people, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
This is totally different, right?
No, they're both like high fantasy themed.
Gotcha.
Different, yeah.
Okay. That ain't not yet. Anyway, That ain't got a TV show coming out yet. I'm sure somebody's thinking about it. So this will probably be extremely popular if they get the plot right. Now, Dungeons and Dragons was a comedy. This is not giving me comedy. This is giving me it's called a drama series.
No. Well, it would be it would be like, it should be just like the film. It should be like the series version of the film with Chris Pine.
Okay.
Because that's the world where it's.
But it would be a series. Okay, you said
it's
serious.
It's serious, but it's very funny because you're in a world where you have like witches and wizards and bards
trolls and orcs
and trolls and orcs and warriors, and it's all about like adventure and stuff like
fantastical.
that. In a merry band of people, just like the film.
Like Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. So.
Like WB got Lord of the Rings. We got to get something else.
Yeah.
Okay, so this sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It sounds like something I would at least tune into to see if I like it.
Yeah.
First, before I completely. I did not catch on to The Last of Us. I kind of just came and went for me. I didn't play the game, so I already didn't have a connection. But Jay liked it, I think. Did you stop watching The Last of Us?
The show?
Yeah.
I watched a couple episodes of the first season, but I played the game, so I
You
knew
already
where
knew.
it was going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I already knew the end of the story.
It's about to go off. At least people think it's about to go off. But as we know more about Baldur's Gate and another live action show, we will let you know. Next up, on last bit of our new movie show announcements, we have a movie called Kockroach. Kockroach with a K. Why? I don't know. Yeah. Disgusting, either way you want to say it. This is a New York crime pick, so it's giving what's that movie that just came out with Austin Butler? Exactly. It's a New York crime pick starring Chris Hemsworth, Taron Egerton, and Zazie Beetz.
Okay.
I like all three of those.
Okay.
2 of those are superheroes.
Okay.
Nowadays you can't have a cast without a Marvel person. It feels like we're getting to that point.
Yeah,
because we 2 for 3 for this one. Hemsworth is taking over the movie or the role from Channing Tatum, who dropped out due to a scheduling conflict. And I was like, is that man over there making a Gambit movie and we don't know about it yet?
It's funny.
I hope not. Anywho, so Chris Hemsworth's got a new role, a serious role. Okay. The synopsis read: Kockroach is a story of a mysterious stranger who I'm gonna guess is Chris Hemsworth, who takes on New York's crime underworld, transforming himself into a larger-than-life crime boss in a city where power is everything. So it's given typical.
Interesting.
It's given not Penguin, because everybody knew who Penguin was. I can't think of a movie where like an underdog took over like a criminal organization. Like, what's his? Is it more like y'all treated me like crap when I was a kid? Now I'm coming to kill all y'all.
I'm wondering, like, stranger in what sense?
Right. He's probably somebody's kid. Like illegitimate kid who's coming back for revenge.
Okay, so he's Sophia Falcone.
Sure. Okay. I'll take that.
Cool.
I'll take that.
That works.
Hopefully he's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very curious of the larger cast. I feel like this sounds like an ensemble cast type of movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't say who Taron and Zazie Beetz play. We just know they're in the movie. I'm assuming she's probably maybe I hope she's not a love interest and she's like a crime boss herself. That would be different.
Could be like that.
That would be something different. So glad that Chris Hemsworth is continuing to do other things outside of the Marvel universe. We will be watching him next week in Crime 101.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. That's it for our new movie news announcements. Now let's
roll into the trailer park.
We're gonna be for a while. 2 and a beat.
First up on the trailer park is for Legacy of Monsters Season 2. This is a second trailer. Legacy of Monsters premieres on Apple TV February 27, 2026.
Got 20 days to watch the first season.
Yep. What does this trailer show us? It pretty much just shows us additional scenes from the first trailer. A little bit of a better look at the
Kraken.
Titan X Kraken monster
Look like a Kraken.
that they have released. Which it sounds like it's similar to the plot of the Meg, where they went to the other side.
Hollow Earth.
They went to Hollow Earth.
Remember.
And when they were leaving, something else followed them out.
Yes.
And not only is this some type of sea monster, which is fun because it's different.
Yes, instead of it being walking around on land.
I guess Godzilla's both, so I guess it's a disadvantage. But,
yes. Okay.
I was thinking that's cool.
But Kong ain't gonna be able to help
Godzilla
though.
can go in the water, so
right.
some type of sea monster that is legendary, and the rest of the other sea monsters or sea titans listen to it, which is the plot of the other movies. Whenever they discover a
Pretty
new
much.
Titan. So
the bigger question here will be what's going on with the humans.
Yeah, what are the humans going to be doing?
What are the humans going to be doing? The one thing we like about Legacy of Monsters is they do the human plot very well. So we will be doing the back and forth again between present day and olden times. So that'll be cool. And then we have everybody back from the last one. So that will also be good. And looks like we might get more Kong. He was not much in the first one.
Yeah, I don't know how useful he's going to be against this Kraken, but maybe I like to see more to Kong. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he walks on water or something. I don't know. But this looks like budget, but it's Apple, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Next stop on the trailer park is for Scream 7. This is the big game spot for Scream 7 for the big game spots that all just come out before the big game.
I don't know why we doing that.
Why pay also to have it on the
game? That has been also a reoccurring thing where they release the teaser before the Super Bowl, so when the Super Bowl come, you're like, I've seen this already.
Choices.
Let me go get some dip because I've seen this already.
Choices being made.
It's weird, or maybe it's cheaper that way. I don't
know. What does this trailer show us? This trailer shows us that one of the killers, at least.
Oh yes, definitely.
It's got to be two because in the trailer the Ghostface says we are going to burn it all down. So they gave that away.
I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah, they said we're going to burn it all down.
Boo.
Yeah, they gave that away.
I hate when they do that. Anyway.
So one of the killers, or at least one of the origins of the killers, is from some type of asylum. We're not sure how close the asylum is to the town that Sydney currently lives in.
Correct.
But Sydney lives in a town with her daughter. She is being stalked by another Ghostface killer that is going after her daughter and her friends.
Two Ghostface killers.
But one of the most interesting scenes in this trailer we get is it looks like Sydney is finally giving Gail the interview.
It does. Looks like they're on a news channel set.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Because when we left off, Gail was living in New York. She had her own talk show.
Right.
So it seems like every time Ghostface strikes, the news station sends her to wherever he is, which is weird.
I don't know. She ain't got PTSD from
it looks like Sydney's on Gail's talk show. She's interviewing her about the Ghostface killers, and Gail says that this round of killings is happening the same age as Sydney's daughter is when Sydney was in high school.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that we already guessed it was multiple killers. I don't think what's her name is gonna make Celeste. What's her name? Think Celeste?
Yeah, she look like she getting.
She look like she getting it.
She don't look like she gonna make it.
They in like a kitchen or something. He died. I'm like, she dead.
She dead. Like she get thrown through some glass.
Super dead. I'm like, why y'all gotta show the black girl's dead already? Like, let her live. Let her live.
Like she gonna make it.
She don't look like she gonna.
Like she's in for a long night too.
Yeah. So exactly. So it looks. I'm very curious of how this is all gonna play out. After this is not the movie we were technically supposed to get. So I'm very curious.
Yeah. Just two interesting tidbits I got from it was we get a voiceover from Gail saying the killer's been planning this for years. I'm interested to find out because it looks like in the insane asylum there's like drawings, but those drawings don't look like Sydney specific. They just look crazy. So
yeah,
I don't know what that's about. So I'm interested what the killer's motive is.
Where they from? Where they come from?
Where
they been at this whole time?
And also I find it interesting. Gail and Sydney's relationship is weird. It
is weird
because they're like cool, but also like
they are arguing. They frenemies.
The irony of Gail interviewing Sydney about the Ghostface going after her daughter. It's like, Gail, this started partially because of you writing that book about her mother being murdered. So now you have the audacity to interview her about her daughter.
Right. And I wonder if they're doing it to like draw him or her out.
Oh, that could be a good plan.
That's what I see.
Like, I feel like y'all are on better terms for Gail to be like, Gail, this is rich coming from you. You shouldn't be asking these questions.
Yeah, it's to me it felt like, even though it's only like 2 seconds of the trailer, it felt like a setup. They're going to try to draw the killers. That
makes more sense. Like it's staged. They're doing it deliberately. Because I'm like, Gail, you can't ask her about her kids.
That's what I took from it. That's what I took from it. And then maybe it might get heated during the conversation, but it feels like a setup.
Yeah, and I don't think McKenna Grace is making it. We do get a scene of what looks like a ballerina hanging, going across the stage.
Yeah.
So I think that's McKenna.
Okay.
I don't know how.
I don't think she's making it either.
Also,
anybody under the age of 30 ain't getting out this movie.
They also do a good job at hiding this timeline of events in this trailer, so you don't know what is happening at what point of the movie, what day. Maybe one scene that's stretched throughout the trailer is just part of the opening. We don't know.
Agree.
So, yeah.
Agree.
Next stop on the trailer park is for the drama. This comes out April 3rd. This stars Robert Pattinson and Zendaya, Mary Jane.
Yep. The Bat and the Mary Jane.
Yep.
This one got more of my attention than the last one.
Yep.
So Zendaya's character has done something really bad.
Okay.
And her and Robert Pattinson, and they have like a couple friend are at dinner, and they're all like, tell us the worst thing you've ever done. And apparently what Zendaya has done is like terrible. And I hope they do not give it away before the movie comes out.
Yeah, me too.
In an effort to get people to watch this.
Yeah.
I think they've done enough.
Yeah.
We're good. So we'll see. But I'm slightly more interested than I was before. Yeah. Before I was like,
I hope it's something good, like money related, or maybe she stole somebody's identity. Because it seems like they're rich or wealthy. One of them are, or one of them comes from wealth. Because it looks like their wedding is going to be very fancy and extravagant New York wedding. Yeah. So I hope it's something money related or identity related. If it's something that bad,
right? It can't be something like
cheating. That's too simple.
No, it can't be too simple. Like I cheated on everybody I ever met or something like that.
Right.
And it can't be like murder, right? Because it's like, well, you should be in jail. So it's because the reaction of the friend is very like bad. Like she's like, oh my God, like how could you possibly do this? So it's like, well, what could it be where she like living her life? Yeah. So
unless it's not her life.
Or unless it's not her life. I could see that. But you can get over that pretty quick. Okay. I don't know. Never experienced.
Ask Mr. Ripley.
Okay, fair enough. I seen a Netflix doc where that situation didn't work out, so probably.
It looks good. Next up on the trailer park is for Michael. This is the biopic for Michael Jackson that comes out April 24th, 2026.
Birthday
movie. This is pretty much just another angle of the original trailer from Michael. Yeah. It's short. It does give us our first looks at his parents. Shout out to Nia and
Nia
Coleman.
Long. Yes. Yeah. Nia Long is playing Joe Jackson.
No, Nia's not playing Joe Jackson.
Coleman Domingo playing Joe Jackson. And Nia Long is playing his mama.
Yes. So Coleman Domingo and Nia Long will be in this movie. We finally got our first looks at them in the trailer. People were surprised to see Coleman Domingo in this movie. Why? And what he looked like as Joe Jackson in this movie. I remember when they leaked set photos a long time ago of Nia Long and Coleman Domingo. I think it was
You're right. They did.
Yes. I kind of had a glimpse of what he was going to look like.
Right. It's pretty good.
But good. Yeah.
He sounds like Coleman Domingo.
He still sounds like Coleman Domingo.
I don't think I'm glad they didn't like try to make him sound different because how you do that? He sound like you close your eyes and you open up and be like, oh, that's Coleman Domingo. Yeah. But Nia Long, I guess she looks pretty much like Catherine. Yeah. It's kind of hard to not, put on the right wig and curl it the particular way. Yeah. You're probably pretty good. But yeah, Coleman's giving a good Joe. Yeah. I would say that much.
The trailer still only depicts Michael's early life because we still know that it's going to be a two-parter. They're bearing the lead on the fact that it's going to be a two-part biopic.
They said it officially.
They haven't officially released it, but this is part one. This is only going to chronicle the early years of Michael's life, and there's going to be another movie that chronicles the later half of his life.
So we think.
I mean, they're doing the musical thing where they're not saying it's a musical when it's a musical.
They're doing the Wicked thing.
Yeah, so they're going to surprise people with the second part.
They're doing a Spider-Man, Spider-Verse thing where everybody was like, second part? Yeah. So I would be interested to see people's reactions when they realize this ain't the whole thing. But you can tell by the trailer, it only goes up to a certain point in Michael's life. Yeah. Like we still, it's young Mike through and through. We still ain't seen Janet and we know she there. Yeah. So it's kind of like, we ain't gonna get all the way up the scream at least.
I mean, they still have to like do his marriage and his children.
He still
has albums after that. So. Yeah.
Right.
So.
It'll be interesting how they I want to know where they cut it, and then when are they gonna start telling us, oh yeah, this is a part 2.
I'm interested when people find out it's gonna be a part 2.
And when is it coming?
Yeah, when is part 2 coming out? Is it gonna be a full year or like 6 months?
It need to be 6 months.
Yeah.
There's
they can do it sooner. Did you see they're doing that Beatle movie? Those Beatle movies
every
all
week
in the same month. I ain't seen none of them.
You right.
Are we?
They could.
Are you seeing the Beatles?
We?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, sorry if I misconstrued. Sorry if I Sorry if I confused you there for a second. I ain't saying that.
Next up on the Trailer Park is for Ready or Not 2. Here I Come. This is an additional trailer. I think the third trailer for the March 2026 sequel to the original Ready or Not. Samara Weaving is returning to this movie. She's going to be joined by Catherine Newton.
Mm-hmm. They're sisters.
Who is her sister.
And they running around.
They're going to be chased by another band of rich people, which includes
and shenanigans.
Elijah Wood and Sarah Michelle Gellar. Mm-hmm. These are supposed to be other members of the other high houses who were involved in this witchcraft
shenanigans
of this
shenanigans.
Warlock passing games around to help families back in the day.
Shenanigans.
They, for some reason, just to reiterate what this movie is about, for some reason, when she won last time, she unlocked a secret hidden rule is sudden death, where she has to play the head of each household.
Yes, and I have shared that I think the premise of this is cheating.
Everybody else thinks that too.
But whatever, it looks like a good time.
Suffering for suffering's sake.
Sure, I'll take it. Yeah. It's fine. This is just fun, so it's fine. I'll take it.
This one looks fun. It looks like it's going to be more fun from the first one. The first trailer was a little misleading because she was more so a damsel in distress most of the film. And it was kind of like a comedy with the family chasing her.
Yes.
And people thought that she was going to be like a Sidney Prescott or somebody taking an active role against the people going after her, and she was kind of mostly just running.
Okay.
This time it looks like she's going to be taking more of an active role in saving her own life.
Fight Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple scenes with Catherine Newton looks like she also helping fight, and so they're not just going to be.
So.
Right. It's not just going to be screaming and running.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch 2 hours of that.
So if it ain't broke, hopefully they didn't fix it.
Exactly.
The first one was good.
Right.
So.
And then we have They Will Kill You right after that. So I'm sure there's going to be comparisons about.
Yeah, because they moved the dates because they were going to come out the same time.
Now they're a week apart, and we don't have to do a double feature because we was going to try it.
Next up on the Trailer Park is for Exit 8. This is a film that's coming out to the U.S. April 10th. Apparently this came out last year in Japan already.
Spooky. Oh, it's a Japanese horror.
This is a film adaptation of a Japanese first-person horror survival game that came out last year, a couple years ago, I think. A year to 2 years ago. I just got advertised this game on PlayStation. I was wondering, I was like, why would you advertise me this weird, creepy game? And then I saw this trailer. Ding. And I was like, oh,
don't you want to connect the pieces together?
I see now.
Right.
What is this about? This film follows a man who's trapped in an endless sterile subway passageway as he sets to find Exit 8.
It ain't good, y'all.
So the trailer depicts a man. I'm going to pull up the rules.
Okay. Oh, there's rules? Oh, you're right. There were 3 rules in the trailer. So as Jay does that, this is a spooky. And if you know anything about Japanese spookies, them the worst ones. And by worst, I mean scary, not worse like bad. So, and it's funny because the trailer sets up pretty quickly that something weird's going on. And then at the last 2 seconds, it's like horrific. And I'm like, what is that? I don't even know what it is. Mm-hmm. It looks pretty scary though.
So the trailer depicts a man who's walking through this very sterile, clean hallway to a subway train in Japan. But the hallway is endless. He keeps walking past the same signs and the same people, the same guy every time. Yep. And it kind of basically seems like he's stuck in the Twilight Zone. So the trailer also depicts rules that are the same rules that are in the game as well.
All right.
And it is if you spot any, so you're supposed to continue walking until you reach Exit 8. Exit 8 is the exit.
Okay. Got it.
If you spot any abnormality through the hallway, you're supposed to immediately turn back and go the other way. Don't continue walking. Turn back around. If the quarter is normal, you keep going forward.
Okay.
If you fail to turn around, if you spot any anomaly in the game, your progress resets to 0. But there also is something ominous and nefarious that is haunting you in the hallways as well.
Of course.
If you continue to go in the wrong path.
Yeah.
And I don't know what there's a narrative that goes behind the game. That's a purpose for why the character is stuck there.
One of the girls in the trailer says, do you think we're down here as punishment or something like that?
So this is Japanese horror. Something to tell you about Japanese horror is going to be super spooky, and it's going to sit with you for a while.
The rest of your life, actually.
Japanese horror is like The Ring, The Grudge.
She said a while, but he means the rest of your life.
And a lot of it is typically are centered around some type of trauma.
Yeah.
So he must have done something or killed somebody.
Dang, why you got to go all the way there?
Because
there's a kid down there.
There's a voiceover from a character who says, I wonder if we're down here as punishment for something that we've done.
That's what the girl says, I think.
Yeah, and it seems like, this seems either like hell or purgatory.
It's giving purgatory. Well, both.
So,
because if I had to keep looping and then stuff start crawling down the walls, I'd be like, "This is hell." Yep, here it is.
It also looks like at some point the lights go out and he is running from some type of like
creature,
skinless monsters. It's got like this Silent Hill kind of vibe going across it as well. A little Resident Evil.
It does, and it's so interesting because it's just a subway passageway, right? It's ain't much there, but as he keeps looping and looping, stuff start turning and looking weird, and then he gets the rules on the wall, and it's like, wait, if I go back the other way is just the way I can't.
Yeah,
it looks trippy.
Yeah,
it looks real trippy.
But it's good.
Yep, Jay's gonna watch it. Let me know if it's good enough for me to be able to handle, and then maybe I'll watch it.
Next up on the trailer park is for Devil Wears Prada 2. This is the first official trailer for Devil Wears Prada 2, where we get a little bit of a synopsis. Well, not really a synopsis, but we just get an introduction and the previous characters from the last film.
So Andy's back. Mm-hmm. She's working with Miranda now. Mm-hmm. Emily has now branched off on her own, and there's a convergence of all of them together. Mm-hmm. And Stanley Tucci is also back. Emily's
now the senior editor at Runway.
Yes. So, is Emily at a different publication?
Emily is somewhere different.
Yes, and Andy is back to work with Miranda at Runway.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we got. And Miranda is acting like she don't remember who Andy is, which is kind of hilarious. But you know, the YA crowd who didn't grow up with this movie was like, does she have dementia? It's like,
no, that's just a joke from the first one.
Are y'all stupid? Come on, it's just a joke, guys. People were actually like, oh my God, they're gonna touch on dementia. I was like, I don't.
It was funny when she
I don't
was
think
like,
this movie gonna do that.
She was like, you both were at Fashion Week. Where was I?
Right. Miranda's doing a very good job, and I hope she does it the whole movie. Like, I hope not until the very end. She's like, yeah, girl, I knew who he was the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's giving fashion.
Yeah.
They've been trying to spoil all the fashions with this movie with behind the scenes photos. We don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Save it for the movie. But this will be our summer kickoff movie instead of Avengers. But I think it's going to be pretty equally in terms of like excitement.
I wonder if people are going to treat it like a big event. Are people going to dress up, go to the movie theater?
Probably.
Yeah.
This is giving Barbie levels of like, and anticipation,
and it's a legacy sequel technically,
and it's very legacy, and everybody looks the same.
Everybody looks the same.
Literally, this is what happened when you're not problematic.
And everybody got to come back for their jobs.
Woo! We didn't have to kill nobody off. We didn't have to replace nobody.
Had to die off screen.
Woo! Thank
nobody
goodness.
Committed great shame in the past decade.
We didn't have to kill somebody in a boating accident off screen. Like, no, we know what happened. Beetlejuice. We know what happened. We know what happened. But I'm very excited for this one.
Next stop on the trailer park, and the last stop is Lucky. This is a series that's going to premiere on Apple TV July 15th, 2026. It has a stacked cast. It stars Anya Taylor-Joy, who's Furiosa.
Yeah.
Drew Starkey, who is one of the Beatles.
Sure.
I think.
I don't know. Keep going.
Anjanae Ellis. Anjanae Ellis Taylor. Annette Bening, who we last saw in...
Ooh, I don't know, but she's going to be
Captain Marvel? She was Marvel.
Okay, but she's going to be in The Bride. Remember? Because I couldn't remember who that was.
Oh, she is in The Bride, yes.
And you shamed me?
Yeah. Oh,
yep.
She's not in trailers. They don't advertise her in that movie very much.
She's hard to pick out. Okay.
Timothy Olyphant, who we just saw on Alien Earth, Clifton Collins Jr., and Willem Fichtner. What is this about? Lucky Armstrong, who is played by Anya Taylor-Joy, is a tough, talented grifter who has pulled off a $1 million heist with her boyfriend, Carrie. She's ready to start a brand new life with a new identity when things go sideways. Lucky finds herself alone for the first time, navigating the world without the help of either her father or her boyfriend, the two figures from whom she's learned the art of the scam. Is Drew Starkey Carrie?
So Drew Starkey, I'm going to assume so. He is from Queer, that movie with James Bond.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Outer Banks and Hellraiser.
He was in Hellraiser reboot with she's that new girl not new. Odessa. That Odessa Zion girl.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. She played the priest. Apparently.
Yeah.
In Hellraiser. Okay. I didn't recognize him from anything. I think he probably is. This is giving...
He dies early.
Probably. Good for him, though, for being in this stat cast. This series is giving... I can't pinpoint it, but she's very much action star.
Atomic Blonde.
Yeah. She's not helpless. I can just put it that way. In the trailer, she's not looking like a helpless. She's looking like an Atomic Blonde assassin. Well, she might not be an actual assassin, but she's giving tough girl.
Okay.
I give it that. So I'm slightly interested. It looks different. It's got enough people in it that I would be like, I like all y'all. Let me watch this.
We enjoyed The Gorge. We enjoyed Furiosa.
We sure did.
She's going to be in Dune. We enjoy Anya Taylor-Joy
That's
things.
right. She is going to. I didn't forget about Dune even coming out.
Yeah.
Yes. So she going to have a good 2027. Nope.
Yeah.
2026. Sorry. I jumped a year already. But I'm looking forward to this. This looks pretty good.
All right. So that's the last stop on the trailer park. Let's dive into this bunch crunch.
All right. First up, we have the M. Night Shyamalan movie that I forgot about called Remain. Has been delayed to February 5th. A year, Jesus, from now, 2027. This is the movie he has with Jake Gyllenhaal that's going to be leading this. If I was an architect, who I'm assuming is Jake Gyllenhaal, who after leaving a psychiatric facility goes to Cape Cod to design a summer home for a friend. There he meets a young woman who challenges his logical worldview as he copes with the loss. So this is supposed to be a romance supernatural thriller. Because we already know that M. Night Shyamalan does thrillers or supernatural horror thriller, whatever we're going to call it. But this is supposed to have like a love story behind it.
Okay.
So, interesting to see how this goes. The last M. Night Shyamalan movie we saw was Trap, which had a very good female lead, by the way.
A very good
that wife was
soundtrack. Yep.
Soundtrack plays triple platinum.
Yeah.
Okay, between the two of us, each triple platinum. So we'll see. Jake Gyllenhaal does good crazy. So
yeah.
He's coming from a psychiatric facility. I'm sure that's going to play a role in that. Hopefully it's not like it's all in his mind. That's going to make me upset. I ain't going to like that. Don't do it, M. Night. Do something different. I'm be real mad if the woman that he's facing challenges with is all in his mind.
It may not be supernatural at all. Trap wasn't.
M. Night, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Fair enough. But I think this one's a label as supernatural.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So we'll see. But maybe he changed his mind later. That's why I got delayed. Just kidding. A24, who is trying to make money and bought the Texas Chainsaw Massacre rights, is developing a TV series with JT Molnar. I'm not sure who he is, but his name sounds extremely familiar. Glenn Powell will be producing this, which I think is interesting for him to pick as far as producing things.
That makes sense. Isn't Glenn Powell like a Texan or something?
He looks like it. It feels like he is from Texas.
Yeah, he's from Austin, Texas.
Oh.
Yep, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fine. Have at it.
Fine. I won't be watching this. A few episodes back, probably a lot of episodes back, we talked about how A24 was trying to get into the big leagues by buying up a bunch of rights, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre was one of the big things that they bought. They were trying to get, who's Michael Myers? What's that? Halloween?
No.
They were trying to get Halloween, but I think they lost that to somebody else.
But they're currently doing Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh, so maybe they did.
Or is that Peacock?
Is that A24 or is that Peacock?
Who's doing Camp Crystal Lake?
You're right. We haven't heard much about that lately outside of cast and news. TV show. That's a TV show, right?
Yeah.
It is A24.
It is A24?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You're right. So they just diving straight in the horror. They like
A24
it's the
on
cheapest
Peacock.
thing we could buy. We just the independent studio.
JT Molnar wrote the screenplay for The Long Walk. So.
Oh. Okay.
You can go grim.
Good. He can go very grim.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is grim.
Yeah, this is right up his alley then.
Yeah. So. Ugh.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like it's one of the OG slashers, but it's it's torture-y. So because they're cannibals. It's a family of cannibals and they like butcher people.
Yeah.
So
nope.
So it's not just like a stab you die.
Yeah.
It's a stab
I do slashes.
It's a stab you long and eat you.
I don't do cannibalism.
Yeah.
I don't do it. As we learn more, we will share the news of who's gonna be. I mean, Glenn Powell might as well star in it. He ain't doing nothing else. Just playing.
It's a show though.
Why not? He ain't too good for TV.
That's true.
His last movie just kind of came and went.
Running Man. That's
and
true.
His next movie coming out in 2 weeks. I ain't heard a single thing about it.
He's got the
what?
He's got the J.J. Abrams movie.
How to Make a Killing comes out in 2 weeks. Have you heard anything about that movie?
No, but I think he's banking more on the J.J. Abrams film.
Everybody is. Yeah. Because it's J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
And he needs to bills. He has bills he has to pay. Next up, Paramount Pictures. We talk about these quite a bit. Paramount Pictures has signed director and producer Dan Trachtenberg to a 3-year first look deal, directing and producing for the studio.
Hopefully it goes to theaters.
Woo!
You know, I like to pull the wool over somebody.
Issa Rae then signed up with Paramount first look deal. Now we got Dan Trachtenberg doing the first look deal. And we already know Paramount like to send stuff straight to streaming.
Avatar is a cash cow and they're afraid to let it make money.
I'm afraid that this is going to delay anything that he got to do with predators.
Yeah, it is.
Which is luckily at Disney, so we ain't got to worry about stuff. Well, actually, they put Prey on streaming, so never mind. But Predator Badlands went to the theater. We are assuming, I think we all assumed that he would continue with Predator. But this 3-year deal seems a little like, are you going to be able to do both?
Are they going to do anything? It's been so long since they did something good with Transformers. Where's the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover?
Chris Hemsworth was supposed to be doing that too.
Yeah. What happened to that? Anthony Ramos ain't that busy. Chris Hemsworth is now.
Right now, he's ramping up.
Y'all waited too long.
Right.
Now he's doing
Now he's going to be
stuff.
booked and busy.
Now he's doing big, prestigious, outside the MCU stuff.
Right. And he's still doing he's doing both. He's
Him and Mark Ruffalo. Yeah.
Yes, they're doing both. They're like, we got the Marvel stuff. We got the non-Marvel stuff. We busy.
We're doing films.
And the price going up.
Yeah.
Like, as they do more movies, the price keeps going up. I don't know. Paramount makes me nervous.
They're worried about Netflix.
They still trying to buy WB from Netflix.
Yeah.
Mess, but Dan, don't forget new Bob Iger. Don't forget that Dan made them Predator movies.
Yeah.
I don't know what that guy's name is. I figured out by next episode. But yeah, I was like 3 years. That's a long time. We could have a whole new Predator movie out in that time. But you know, bills got to be paid. So there's that. Speaking of bills getting paid and people cashing checks, we have 2 new casting announcements for The Exorcist. So last episode, Diane Lane joined Asian Queen. Found that out. Now we have Chiwetel Ejiofor and Lawrence Fishburne also joining the cast of Mike Flanagan's The Exorcist.
They've increased the diversity by 200%.
Listen, this cast is getting stacked.
Exorcist films do not have black people in them.
You said Chiwetel is gonna be the priest
or spirits.
Okay. Then
I guess true believer.
Okay, which is not, and I did look it up. This film is not supposed to be connected to nothing. This is a reimagining.
It's a soft reboot.
Yeah, it's a reimagining. It's not connected to the last one. We're not rehashing storylines from the past.
Okay.
So this is good casting news.
We said the first male would be the priest. Then they cast the 2. So
back to back.
Between the 2, you could be a black priest. You can't be a woman priest.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, because
Jeffrey Wright was priest.
This casting news came out like on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. It was like back to back. It was like, wait, which one is it?
Yeah. And it could be either. I'd take either.
It could be either.
It could be a priesting duo.
Oh no, let one of them do something else.
The first Exorcist had 2 priests.
Did it? Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe they're like mentee and mentor.
It was a priest and a senior priest, because not every priest. So basically, how exorcisms work, is that you have to get approval from the Vatican,
right.
And they send out a priest has to come investigate,
right,
and then the Vatican will send out their specialized priest. So usually 2 priests.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, I'll take 2 priests.
Yeah,
as long as they don't die.
2 black priests.
Yeah,
from the black branch
of some church somewhere. That's all the priests. That's all the black priests in that area. I get it. DI, y'all. DI. It's working. It's working.
It's funny.
That is pretty funny.
So I'm interested to see what roles they're in.
Very much so.
Because why are there so many people in this movie?
Listen.
Exorcist movies just take place in a house.
Somebody gave Mike Flanagan budget. Oh, you know what I was going to add? I was going to text you. This script must be really good.
He does really good.
Because we add more people.
Like Haunting of Hill House, all those Netflix horror stuff.
That's his, right?
His Midnight Mass that people won't shut up about. Those are all his stuff.
Right.
So, yeah.
And he originally wrote the first draft of Clayface.
And he's doing Carrie too.
He is doing Carrie.
He does good with horror. His horror stuff be like sad too, though. So
well, I'm not expecting a happy ending here.
No. Oh, well, the first Exorcist had
this is a reimagining.
Both priests died, but the girls they saved. So that was the goal.
Well,
there's always 2 priests.
Darn it! This is a reimagining. This is a reimagining. They could both live. This is
a pretty stacked cast, though. It
is, and I feel like we're not done because this is not coming out for another year. Yeah. March 12th, 2027, because they pushed this back.
Yeah, because the people in Exorcist weren't people until after Exorcist came out.
Right, these are actual people.
Yeah, so.
We got Asian Queen, we got Diane Lane, we got Mordor, we got Lawrence Fishburne.
The little boy is new.
The little boy is unfamiliar to us.
Yeah.
Yes, so shout out to him. Because
he going to have to do the most acting.
He getting off on the right foot. They've been doing pretty good with child actors lately, though.
They have.
They've been finding some gems.
Yeah.
So shout out.
Oh, he did Dr. Sleep. And that was a child actress. Abra. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
we in good hands.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too scary, because I don't mind Exorcist.
Well, no, yeah, Exorcist.
But
this is the snack clacker and this is possession.
I don't mind a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I need to see the trailer.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like, what did I just watch? Oh, Fallout. Sidebar. I'm up to episode 2 now.
Okay.
And one of the little Googles did like a backwards bend. Like she was already backwards and then she stood up. I was like, I'm about to turn this off. I'm about to turn this off.
You don't like the contorting.
Oh, she was so contorted so bad. I was like, what the? Oh, she was in like a dark corner. I was like, oh. Yeah. So it's probably going to be a lot of this in The Exorcist. So this might be a pass. Jay might get a pass for this one because I like this cast a lot.
You want to do the last bunch of crunch?
Yeah, last up is, I labeled this as a rumor mill because ain't no trade confirmed this yet. Tremel Tillman, another scooper that I semi-trust, did say that he also heard it was true, but ain't nobody said. Kevin Feige ain't saying nothing. Tremel Tillman's character in Spider-Man Brand New Day will reportedly be William. William, who in the comics is the leader of the anti-mutant militia, which makes sense. Because we do know that his character is the head of the DODC. Now, people have been trying to make the connection since Wonder Man.
Do we know that?
Yeah, I think that is official.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's gonna be both?
Well, maybe it's gonna be like a what it was the Hydra thing where he says he's this, but he's actually that, which sucks now that we may have known that, because that would have been a nice reveal. Okay. But anyway, I guess once they say we don't know his character's name. So maybe once they said his character's name, people would have put 2 and 2 together anyway. Okay. I don't know. We may have gotten spoiled with this rumor mill or not. It's not official. Like I said, this is some scooper said that they heard. But there's also a rumor that they're splitting Secret Wars into 2, which I absolutely do not believe. No. And this is coming from the same people. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I believe this. But
no, this
would make sense because the DODC was in Wonder Man. And if you have not seen Wonder Man 1, you should go watch it. But 2, people are thinking that Wonder Man's a mutant, which would make sense. If you watch the show, you'll be like, yeah,
makes sense in this world.
I can see how, because they don't touch on his origin. But if you put the puzzle pieces together, you'd be like, that man a mutant. Yeah. So, but why would you have an anti-mutant guy in Brand New Day? Because, Spider-Man's not usually with the X-Men or whatever.
Follow that Jean Grey rumor they got going
or
on.
If there's also a rumor that Homegirl is Jean Grey. Maybe. We don't know. But I thought I would add this because, it semi-relates to the fact that he is the head of DODC. Wonder Man just came out, who also had the DODC in it. So, we'll see. I also saw that Tremel Tillman has signed, same rumor, that he signed a multi-picture deal with Marvel. So, cast a check.
I mean, yeah, they might just be doing brand new origins for mutants and all the X-Men characters. I mean, we're getting further and further and further and further and further away from possibility from Magneto being able to be a Holocaust survivor.
People keep bringing that up because it's been so long.
You
think they're going to change his origin though?
I mean, or make him a mortal or a vampire, because I don't know how they...
Yeah, I mean, how's he still alive?
It does suck that it's a great origin to be tied to.
It is. It's a great story, right?
For that character, but it's stuck
It's been so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. People do keep bringing up, like, if y'all don't hurry up, if y'all don't make these movies, like, we can't call him a Holocaust survivor.
It's not gonna be realistic anymore.
He's 1,000. Like, we can't. He's not Thor, y'all. He can't do it.
He can't be in combat, at least.
He can't be walking around.
You're right.
He can't be seen out.
So yeah.
So yeah, that is. I don't know. I know Kevin been waiting to do this for all his life, so I know the X-Men probably gonna be like perfection, but some changes probably gonna have to be made.
Yeah.
And there also was I don't know if this was a rumor or this came from an article when they were talking about the new Bob Iger. Sorry, dude, I don't know your name. Saying that Kevin Feige not going nowhere no time soon. I'm like,
no, why would he?
Why would you do that?
X-Men is his favorite thing. He got into this business for X-Men.
You think he about to leave?
He can finally get to play with his favorite toys.
He gonna be like, y'all gonna get rid of who? Right. I'll be there. No, he not. I don't know why people, the anti-Marvel, the Marvel fans who are anti-Marvel are like ready for Kevin Feige to go. And I'm like, for what?
Why?
Y'all so goofy. That's why y'all run studios. But I'm sure Kevin Feige is not going anywhere because we are finally getting more bits of X-Men. They already said X-Men is coming. I personally think they are waiting for either this Comic-Con or next Comic-Con to do like a full slate announcement.
Okay.
I personally think that this Comic-Con they waiting to announce Halle Berry for Doomsday. That's my own personal tinfoil hat conspiracy.
That could be it.
Like, she's in it. I don't care what her and Chris Hemsworth are currently saying for this Crime 101 tour.
Yeah, she in it because
she's talking about it too much.
He slipped up when he was like, I'll do everything in my power to make sure she's in the next one. I'm like, Chris, you're not supposed to tell us you in the next one.
One.
So.
Two, you ain't got that kind of pull.
And you don't.
You good. Like,
so
we know
you wouldn't be able to do that if she wasn't already in it.
Right. Chris Hemsworth, I would say, is an A-list Marvel actor at this point, but you can't write the script. No. Like, you not telling who gonna be in a movie.
Yeah.
And three, like, that would be goofy.
Yeah.
You would not have this much conversation about a movie you're not in during a press tour for a different movie.
Yeah. And Kevin Feige knows who the most popular mutants are.
As we just said, all his life he's had to fight to get X-Men out, and he not about to
not play with his toys.
He not about to botch this. So
yeah.
She in it. I don't care what she's done.
Like, he not gonna do nothing with Jean or Storm or Rogue.
Hello, we are, and like what? And then the rest of them are in it, and we just gonna be like, no, we didn't call Famke. No, we didn't call Holly. No, we just gonna keep
too busy.
Do you know the uproar that would cause with this movie?
Yeah,
and they don't want no uproar about this movie beyond the normal stupid chatter, but. Yeah, that was a Marvel sidebar. So that is it for our movie news, our trailer park, and our bunch of crunch. Now we're going to take a short break and get into the Vaguely Nerdy Movie Awards. Yay! Woo! This week, we didn't watch a movie.
No.
I did watch another episode of Fallout, though. So we said we was going to try.
Nice.
I got one. It's still good, though. It's still good. I just watched one. I didn't binge it. So.
You still watching Foundation?
I ain't picked up Foundation yet either.
Okay.
I just need something where I can just sit still and just watch things. You know what I need? A Lego set. I need a 2,000 piece Lego set where I can just sit, do my Legos, and catch up on TV.
Yeah. I have an extra hobby that has you stationary help.
Yes. I think when it be like after work, I'm like, do I really feel like Fallout drama today? I don't think so. I don't think so. But since we didn't watch a movie this week, we did do our Vaguely Nerdy Awards. So this is our second annual Vaguely Nerdy Awards. We did this last year. Last year we did a little differently. We just kind of picked a movie out of our list. This year though we have nominees, but we did keep the same thing where me and Jay's answers might be different.
Yes,
it's our award show. This ain't like official to Oscars or nothing, but one person got to win. There are multiple winners in our Vaguely Nerdy Awards. So first up, are you ready?
Yes.
We have actor who knew the assignment. So this is an actor who was acting like the rent was due.
Yes.
Okay. So we have Judy Greer from The Long Walk. Oh, also, we spoiling.
Yes.
This is spoiler field. Like, we talking, if you ain't seen it, you'll be fine. You can still watch the movie.
Yes,
but
you can go back and watch it, and then you'll get context.
Exactly. Yes. So, first up, actor who knew the assignment, we have Judy Greer from The Long Walk.
Yes.
Rafe Fiennes. I learned that we are pronouncing his name wrong. He goes by Rafe Fiennes, not Ralph Fiennes. Sorry, Rafe. It's spelled a particular way.
Sorry.
From 28 Years Later, not Bone Temple, but 28 Years Later, we came out last year. And then we have Wemi Musaku from Sinners.
Yes.
All three very good nominees, all lots of great acting. All rent was paid from all three of these. How do you want to do our winners? You want to go first? You want me to go first? What do you want to do?
Either. I can go first.
Okay, you go first. Who did you pick for actor who knew the assignment?
I picked Judy Greer from The Long Walk.
Yes. Yep.
I specifically picked Judy Greer from her sequences.
Which one?
Specifically in the middle of the film.
Okay.
Where she saw her son with no shoes after he had reached the middle of the walk.
Yeah.
And she had a breakdown when he tried to come over and hug her.
Where's your shoes? I also picked Judy.
Yeah.
Judy, if you go back to that review, I was like, Judy!
She was good.
Woo, she started the beginning of the movie breaking down.
Yeah.
Because The Long Walk, like only one person could win. She didn't know if her son was going to make it. Spoiler alert. He didn't make it. They ain't make it. But Judy won. Judy won this one.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
She was great. All of our other two nominees were also great. You should also catch those movies. If you haven't seen Sinners, something wrong with you anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Next up, Best Practical Effects. So these are movies that had not all CGI, right? Or shows that didn't use CGI for everything. Mm-hmm. I just watched a clip earlier before we started picking back up for this episode that for Wonder Man, the scene where they go through Dorman, they did that practically. Like they have they have him hanging up on and
people just walking through
and people he has his coat open and with people just walking through.
Yeah. Interesting.
Pretty cool.
I mean, that's easy to do, I guess.
Yeah,
but it make no sense to spend money doing that.
To CGI that, right. Yeah. So this award is for creativity of making effects look real, because they did a lot behind the scenes to make it look real.
Yeah.
So we have the monkey, which had a lot going on in it. A lot of blood.
Basically every death.
Guts, chopping, screwing, all that good jazz. Alien Earth. Alien Earth had a lot of aliens.
Yes.
So we'll get practical effects for that. Xenomorph was looking real shiny.
Yes.
In this one. And then 28 years later, we had our infected, who were pretty infected.
Yeah.
They was looking pretty nasty.
Yeah, and the gore.
I'm trying to think. Bone Temple had more gore, but
Bone Temple was nastier.
28 years later had his fair share of like, ugh,
yeah,
this is nasty.
Like the birth on the train, the zombie birth on the train. Okay. That was practical.
Jay's really traumatized by that baby being born. The mother lived a little bit. Sorry. And then Wolfman. So this came out early 2025.
Yes.
People were hating on it. People didn't like it. I didn't think. We thought it was pretty good. I thought
it was different.
It's been a year.
It's a different depiction of a Wolfman.
But him turning into a wolf, nasty.
Yeah, the sequence of him digging in his arm.
Oh, terrible.
Eating his arm wound.
Terrible.
Gross.
Oh, it looks so bad, but good. It looks so bad, but good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, who do you have as your winner for best practical effects?
I have Alien Earth.
Okay, are we gonna match like all episodes?
Oh, are we?
I also have Alien Earth.
Yeah, I mean the effects on all of the different alien creatures, the specimens they abducted, the octopus, the eye octopus, the eyeball. Mm-hmm. Anytime any character got close to one of the creatures' cages or got close to one of the creatures or they got out of their cage, it made me cringe because it was real. It was in the room, and they did a good job of making it gross.
I had a thread post that said, "Do not watch Alien Earth and eat at the same time."
Yeah,
I don't suggest it.
Yeah,
them practical effects was real practical effective.
The worms that climbed in a Chibuzo's thermos.
Oh yeah. Then they came. Yeah,
and then they opened the body up.
Good show.
Yeah,
good show. But don't eat.
No,
don't eat while you're watching it. But we also should say every nominee has also been reviewed on this podcast, so you can go back and review our reviews for these. Next up, we have most rewatchable scene. So this is a scene where sometimes you watch a movie and then you like either see it on TV or you have it on demand or you have the DVD, Blu-ray or whatever, and you just want to watch that one particular scene over and over again because it's so good. In this one, we had Fantastic Four, the space chase, pretty good. They were going through not a black hole, a wormhole or something.
Yeah, they were going through a black hole.
Yes.
They were trying to lead the Silver Surfer into the black
hole. And Sue is going, and it was in labor.
Yeah, a lot was happening.
A lot was happening. And then we also have Auntie Gladys chase scene. So this is the scene at the very end of Weapons where the kids turn on her and eat her pretty much at the end. Rip her apart. Maybe don't eat her. Sorry. They rip her apart at the end, so that was pretty funny. And then we also have Captain America surfing on a missile. So he can't fly, but he had to get around. And he was like, missiles here, missile flying, it's moving, I'm moving, we can move together.
Yeah.
So we have actually 2 Marvel movies and a horror movie.
Yeah.
In our nominees. So for most rewatchable scene, who do you have as our winner?
For most rewatchable scene, I have Fantastic Four Space Chase. It was also one of my favorite scenes in the film.
It was, yeah. I would say that's probably my favorite scene in that whole movie.
I'm trying to think. The movie had a lot of, the third act with Sue pushing Galactus into the black hole again.
That was also good.
A good scene.
Yeah.
But the space chase sequence
was different.
Really good.
It
was tense, and I thought she was going to get her. Like when she tried to like reach into her stomach and take the baby out.
She wanted to take the baby out of Sue.
She meant business.
While Sue was in labor.
It was tense.
Was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not on my watch. I put the Aunt Gladys chase sequence at the end of Weapons.
Okay.
Mainly because I have a clip of it on my phone and I watched it multiple times and then I posted it.
Okay.
So I think that
quality good.
If a scene is a video, if the scene is a video on my phone, I feel like it should win. It should win. Now, the Captain America surfing the missile scene is also pretty darn good. Mm-hmm. It's the one where they are. It's not the third act. Actually, it's more like the second act of the movie. Where he's flying around with his wings on.
that was the. It's like interesting. The middle act of the movie was the Titan fight.
Yes, exactly. Fight. The last few Marvel movies have not ended up in a big old. Now, Captain America kind of did, where it's like a bang bang shootout, but Sam was trying to calm the president down. He wasn't like trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts, they wasn't trying to kill Bob. They was trying to calm down Bob. And then what else did we have? Fantastic Four. They was trying to take Galactus out though. That was a little different.
Yeah.
That was a little different. But yeah. So all good nominees. But the winner, we have 2 winners. Fantastic Four and Weapons. Next up, this is setting up a sequel moment. So this category is the movie is done. The movie is finished. You know, we out of popcorn. We out of drinks. We ready to get up out of here. And then the movie does something we're like, oh, y'all trying to make another movie out of this. Now, whether it's deserved or not deserved is a totally different conversation.
Okay.
But we have I Know What You Did Last Summer at the end. Well, I would say at the end, they tried to set up a sequel for this one.
Yeah, I feel like the first one was subtle.
Yeah, the first
they
one,
didn't draw too much attention to.
Right. The after credit scene was definitely like, okay, I see what y'all trying to do here. We also have Predator Badlands. So this one ends with Deke defeating his father. But at the very end, somebody else shows up and there's like, oh yeah, the fight is not done. Yeah. The fighting is not done. And then we have Zootopia 2, which I had to actually look this up. Zootopia 2 ends with a feather falling down in front of a window. Yes. And I was like, oh, we actually don't have birds in Zootopia.
No.
Also, this movie made $1 billion. That's
true.
Y'all definitely getting a sequel out of this. For sure. All right, so what do you have? This is setting up a sequel moment winner.
For best setting up a sequel moment winner, I had Predator Badlands.
Okay.
I was confused whether or not we were trying to pick whether a good setup or a bad one.
However you interpret,
it could go either way.
It could, because let me backtrack.
This is a really bad one here.
I Know What You Did Last Summer is the worst one. But they are definitely trying to set up a sequel.
We said it at the time that this is really bad, guys.
This is a bad after credit scene. Because if you have not seen it, don't bother. If you have not seen it, let me tell you what happened. Brandy show up. Brandy somewhere.
Yeah. Jennifer show up at Brandy.
And Jennifer show up at Brandy had like, they got us, girl. And she's like, let's go get these dudes. And you're like, why? For what? Nobody cares.
Dead. Freddie Prinze Jr. is dead too.
And he was a killer.
You killed 2 killers and a survivor.
Right.
Who cares?
And then Sarah Michelle Gellar came back and said,
whoever tried to kill you now is somebody you pissed off in your adult life.
Right. Currently. 2 days ago. Maybe at the local supermarket or something.
Recently.
Nobody care about y'all right now. This is not Scream.
So bad.
You're not Sidney Prescott.
So I almost picked this one because I was like,
it's the most egregious.
This was the most egregious.
Yeah.
It just was like, it's not the best.
It's not the best.
So the best is Predator Badlands.
Agree.
Because it establishes more lore too. It establishes, it
adds lore,
fully
right?
establishes that there are female Youches. And we just didn't know that because the twist is that his mom's clan is showing up. And we're wondering if they're worse. And it seems like they're worse.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, snap. I done made her mad.
It's saying like a Black Widow spider situation.
Yeah.
So, or praying mantis situation. So
right, and she got a crew. She just don't show up by herself. She got a crew of
You're like Mad Max.
She's like Palpatine or something because she don't show up by herself. Yeah. So yeah, I would agree that is it's the best, but the most egregious one would, if we had that category, would go to.
I was stuck because I was like, I wonder.
It's a hard one.
Yeah,
it was a hard one. All right, and then next up we have main character energy, but in the background. So this is a character who stood out in the movie that they just kept popping. They weren't like the lead, they weren't the co-lead, but they just kept popping up in the background. You're like, okay, this person could carry this movie by themselves if they wanted to. We have Monica in Hard Eyes. So she was the best friend of the lead character. I can't think of what her name is at the moment. She was like her BFF. I can't remember the main character's name.
Monica was a standout.
It was right. It was funny because Hard Eyes 2 is supposed to be getting a sequel, and I'm like, who the character's names again?
Monica better be in it.
We like Monica better be in it, or
I
might actually not be interested in that. We also have Clarissa in Black Bag. So Black Bag was a really good movie for one. It was. But Clarissa's character, everybody's a suspect in Black Bag, and they're trying to find out like who did the thing. Clarissa,
she was the youngest.
She was the youngest, and you're like, did she do it? But her character is so like unserious. You like, girl, you couldn't have done it.
Yeah,
I don't believe you because you're not serious right now.
She had really good monologues.
She did.
Yeah.
Even at the end, she was kind of like, I didn't do this. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Can I get out of here? And then last but not least, we have John Wick and Ballerina. So John Wick's role in Ballerina was a tad bit more than a cameo.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, you in a cameo, but he was
basically like a sub boss.
He was a main character in the background because he had a full on fight scene.
Yeah.
In Ballerina. So I was like, this qualifies because we all like John Wick, right? So we had a John Wick movie and a John Wick spinoff movie.
And it worked.
Essentially. It did work. So who is your winner for main character energy in the background?
It was Monica from Hard Eyes.
Okay. Monica pretty funny.
It was Monica from Hard Eyes.
It was hard because I picked Clarissa in Black Bag. And that was a tough decision because they both have, I don't want to call them goofy moments, but they both pretty hilarious moments that you're not expecting out of this like, well, Hard Eyes wasn't serious, but you wasn't expecting out of this serious movie, especially with Black Bag. But
Marissa Bella did a good job in Black Bag. She did a very good job.
Mm-hmm. And she's also in the industry, which I did not watch. She's also Amy Winehouse.
And she was Amy Winehouse, yeah.
She was Amy Winehouse. So she's a good actress.
And she'll be in Highlander.
She will be. She's a good actress. Yeah. I would be looking out for her. And Monica better be in Hard Eyes. Or I may not.
She better be in there.
I may not watch it.
Yes.
Actually, make it 3 people.
There's not that many characters to not bring her back.
Right, and she didn't die.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, definitely need her back. All right, next up we have Beth's overly dramatic death scene. So this is death scene that was, like, doing the most. Yeah. Okay, lots of blood, lots of guts, lots of screaming, lots of hollering, lots of, ugh, this is nasty. We have Wong killing his husband in weapons. He didn't do it on purpose, though. He was cursed.
That's true.
It's not his fault, but it was pretty cursed. Yeah. We have the widow aunt and the monkey. She didn't know no better, I guess.
Yeah, Aunt Ida.
Yeah, she was unfortunately a demise that had nothing really to do with her.
Yeah.
And then we had Art in The Long Walk. Was this dramatic? You thought it was overly dramatic?
I mean, it was long.
It was, but it was so sad.
It was
though.
so sad.
Spoiler: everybody but what's his name dies. David Johnson dies.
Yes, I was trying to think of his in-world character.
Right, I know. Yeah. David Johnson.
Yes.
Everybody but David Johnson dies in The Long Walk. But certain characters get longer death scenes than others because they're kind of like background characters. Some of them just get pop, and we see them again.
Yeah.
But Art was...
It was either between Tut, who played Art in it,
or
Ben Wang, who was
his was pretty bad, too.
Guy,
yeah.
where he was yelling into the night.
Yeah. You're right. All right, so...
They were long.
God, that movie was so depressing.
So sad.
That's a good movie. That's probably the most depressing good movie of last year.
But Art got the monologue.
Art did.
Where he talked about going to the upper room.
Because he wanted to go to space.
His grandma.
Oh, God. It was terrible.
Was so sad. Didn't want him to turn around and see.
Out of all the movies we watched last year, the one that almost got me to shed a tear was Art.
It was bad.
It's a good movie, y'all.
It's good, yeah.
It's hard to recommend, but it was a pretty good movie. If you need to feel something.
You'll feel that. You'll feel sad.
Long Walker's right up your alley. All right. Winner for best overly dramatic death scene goes to... Who you pick?
I had Marcus killing his husband.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And and it's terrible.
That was also long.
It was. And it's terrible one because Wong's character is possessed. So he doesn't know what he's doing.
And you knew as soon as he opened the door.
Yeah, so Gladys goes to him because Wong being a little too nosy.
Mm-hmm.
So she I got to get rid of him. So she does the little ritual that she does to possess somebody. And as soon as she snapped the little twig, he's done for.
Mm-hmm.
His husband shows up and he's like, oh, what's going on? Wong kills him. And he don't just kill him shoot him in the head or nothing. He bashes his head in with I don't even know what it was.
With his face. That's why his eyes look like that, remember?
Oh, yeah. He bashes his husband's
skull bashed him in.
With his own face.
Yeah.
And the movie shows it. Like, his face being all
and he's
bashed
making
in.
Sounds.
It's terrible.
It's bad.
You was right. It's pretty bad. Rest in peace to everybody who didn't make it out of that movie.
Yeah.
It was pretty terrible. All right. Best non-human character. This is robots, pets, aliens, things, cars, whatever that's not human. We have Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. We have Megan from Megan 2.0. And we have Indy from The Good Boy. Or not The Good Boy, just Good Boy. Mm-hmm. So we have a dog, a robot, and an alien.
Yes.
Look at us covering all bases. Who do you have as winning best human character?
Best non-human character?
I'm sorry. Best non-human character.
Goes to Stitch for me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I know people don't like remakes. I know we hate them. They dumb. They stupid. They boring. They cash grabs. Yeah. But I like Lilo.
Slop.
Lilo and Stitch was some good slop. Okay.
It was good. Yeah.
Extra fattening slop. Stitch okay. Real sweet.
Yeah. I mean, Stitch is a character who
he's a menace.
Fun, he's cute, but he's bad.
He's terrible bad.
He's the
but
worst.
He regrets it once he learns that he's bad, right? And then you feel bad for him because they about to take him, take him back to space.
And as a dog owner, I can relate to that.
Right. Agree.
I can relate to an animal that's cute and a menace. And they feel bad. Doesn't make it better.
It doesn't. And they try to learn.
I don't feel bad enough to give them back. So I deal with it.
You don't return him. But Stitch didn't get returned at the end.
Yeah.
I enjoy Lilo and Stitch more than I thought I would. It was pretty good. So I'm going to give it to Stitch. Megan was pretty good, but she was more of the same. That movie was not quite what we expected. It was a little bit of a...
Megan was fine for me, but it was a step down from the previous film.
Agree. We went in, I think, with pretty high expectations because we liked the first one so much.
Yeah. We were knowing what they were trying to do.
Right. And then Indy was good. He was a great dog actor. I didn't love that movie, though. And that was more so because of the humans. So ain't no fault to Indy. But he was a good dog actor.
Yeah.
I give him credit. They said they took it like 4 years to film it because Indy is not an actor. He's not like a trained dog actor.
That's a good job for a non-actor.
He's pretty good. So he made it on the nominee list, but he got beat out by the alien.
There you go.
Sorry, Indy. All right. Next up, we have best frenemy relationship. So these are two characters who are friends and enemies at the same time in the same movie. Wicked for Good, Galinda and Alphaba, obviously. I mean, I think they were probably on our list last year. Predator Badlands, Deck and what's her name?
Elle Fanning.
Right. Elle Fanning 2 or 1. One of the Elle Fannings because she plays twins in that. And then we also have The Roses, the husband and wife, Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. They're not the actual people, but they're characters. Who do you have as winning best frenemy relationship?
I have The Roses. Husband and wife in The Roses.
They treated each other pretty awful.
And I say frenemy because they did a good job at doing the back and forth. Like we spent a lot of time watching that movie wondering when they were going to do the big break that turns them into like the War of the Roses. But they kept like yo-yoing back and forth between hating each other and then reconciling.
They did.
So they did a good job. They tried.
They really tried.
They did.
And at the end, they both died. They blew up.
They reconciled though.
They did. Before they blew up. Right before they blew up, they did reconcile. So the movie had a happy ending, then it was tragic.
Yeah, but they really did also do and say horrible things to each other.
I mean, they was like putting shavings of their toes in like food and like shooting at each other. Oh, poisoning. Somebody poisoned each other.
Yeah,
poison the other one
to sign divorce papers. So yeah,
it was. They got pretty terrible.
Yeah.
They got pretty terrible.
Got pretty dark.
I would pick Deck and one of the Elle Fannings.
Okay.
Mainly because he was treating her like she was just half a robot.
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing to do. And he was only carrying her around because he was trying to get to the thing that he was trying to get to. Mm-hmm. And she was really trying to be his friend. And at one point she tried to warn him like, hey, this is really what's going on. And Deck was kind of like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. But they make up at the end and they become BFFs. So I like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to see them soon before Dan gets caught up in Paramount.
Yeah.
And stuff we don't want to see. Leave it, Dan. Leave it. All right. Next up we have, this one was hard because I was trying to think of cameos. I was like, how many cameos did we have last year? This is best cameo that stole the show. So
yeah, I scraped for this one.
I did. I was like, I don't even know. It ain't going to be the second one, let me tell you right now. Ice Cube and Anaconda. So he appears in the third act.
As himself.
The
actor Ice Cube.
So in Anaconda, they run into an actual Anaconda sequel set. Mm-hmm. It's destroyed by the Anaconda, which
the
is
actual one.
The real Anaconda.
The second one.
Right. Yeah, not the first one that got killed early because Paul Rudd's character was stupid.
Second snake, not second movie.
Oh, correct. Did you follow that?
Right.
We also have Brandy, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. We just talked about her being in the after credit scene. And then Jeffrey Wright, who I forgot, was in, before we watched it, I forgot he was in Wake Up Dead Man.
Yep, in the beginning and the end.
Was he at the end?
Yep, he was at the end to help them lie that they didn't know where the diamond was.
Ah, you're right. Yeah. So, it's probably easy to guess who we gonna pick for this because we have the same one, I bet.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
And Wake Up Dead Man. Yeah. So Ice Cube's cameo was fine. It was a little cheesy.
Yeah.
It didn't really add much to
But it was
the movie.
also spoiled. They put that in like one of the trailers
They did, right
before the movie came out.
Right. So it wasn't a surprise.
We did not know that either Brandy or Jeffrey Wright were going to be in either of those movies.
Yeah, and Brandy didn't need to be. But we already discussed.
She did not.
We discussed. I can't believe they did that. Anywho, we didn't love I Know What You Did Last Summer, if you can't tell. But
I thought the movie was fine. No. I thought the movie as a slasher.
You didn't mind that they made Freddie Prinze Jr. the killer?
No.
Okay.
The film, not all the choices.
Okay.
Not the end. The third act did a lot to ruin.
It did. The first two acts?
Get back on my soapbox about I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
The third act of this one ruined the other films.
It did, completely. The whole franchise.
Up until that point, I was fine with the regular YA slasher shenanigans.
Okay, fine.
Like, they were standard.
The actors were fine.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. They were pretty cool. And then they wrote that last part and was like, pew,
like they had no reason to even being in that movie.
Crashed and burned.
Yeah, they didn't even need that.
And then had a goofy after credit scene with Brandy and what's-her-face.
Yeah.
Going to kill people that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Anywho, Jeffrey Wright, congratulations.
Yes.
You have won a Fake Leader Award. Next up, we have most over-the-top action sequence. This would be Ballerina. The village scene, I call it. So Ballerina went into, she's looking for the guy. Mm-hmm. You don't need to know what it is. Looking for the guy that she need to kill. She happens upon a white snowy town. It looks like, just a regular old ski lodge situation. It's actually a town full of killers.
Yeah.
And they try to kill her.
Yeah.
In the process. We also have Predator Badlands. There's a lot on this one. Must have been a good movie. Wink, wink, wink. Predator Badlands, we have Deck versus Weyland Yutani. You mean all of Weyland Yutani.
This is pretty much that third act when
he fights robots and the other Elle Fanning,
yep.
essentially. And then we have Megan versus Amelia. This is the boss battle at the end where Megan is basically trying to sacrifice herself because Amelia done gone rogue.
And have that wild karate fight at the end.
Yeah. That movie, they really could have did something different with that. And they just told.
It was over the top.
It was so funny because they were like, we can do anything because y'all love this movie so much. Y'all love Megan so much. And we're like,
yeah, they took the wrong lessons from
that.
They
did.
Yeah.
He did. Blumhouse guy, he didn't take great lessons from the first Megan. But anywho, who do you have as winning most over-the-top action sequence?
I had Ballerina Village sequence.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I didn't see it coming.
No. And
she was there for so long before
she goes in.
They pulled the wool.
And she walks into some guy. The guy looks a little shady, but whatever. It's, families and whatnot walking around, and it's snowy, and it's everybody snowboarding.
Mothers with children.
And skiing and having soup and crumpets or whatever.
They're wearing their vest and their earmuffs.
She sit down, everything looks normal. Waitress comes up, takes her order or something. And then all of a sudden,
people start leaving.
People just get up and go. And she like the only person there. And there's one dude in a suit or something chilling at a booth over the way. And I'm like, this ain't normal. So she ends up fighting a dude in the suit. And we're like, okay, she beat him up. But then the waitress start kicking her butt.
Yep.
And then other people start coming in. And the whole village is just assassins.
Yeah.
Didn't see it coming. This movie got had a disappointing box office return because people didn't go see it. But it was pretty.
It was on par with the rest of John Wick films.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised by Ballerina, and I will watch it again. And you should, if you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, they did a very good job with that movie.
It was good. She also had another scene where she's trying to drive away from a job that she just did, and we think she's driving off screen. And then a car comes down the alleyway and smashes her car and pushes it all the way back into frame. Good editing.
I wanted to nominate the grenade sequence for something, but we didn't have a category for that. So
the grenade was the one where this was before she had the blowtorch, right?
This is when she kept putting a grenade in people's mouths and blowing them up.
Yes. Oh,
in the village, but that was part of the village, I guess.
It was. Yeah. Lots of good sequences in that.
Or the armory. That's when they tried to bust
with the black dude
armory.
with the armory. Yeah. Yes. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend Ballerina.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have most what just happened?
Yeah.
Moments in a movie. So, funny enough, all these are endings. Check that out. So we have the House of Dynamite ending. If you did not catch our review on that, Jay did not like how that movie ended, but I did. I think that might have been the one movie we were most divided on last year. 28 years later ending. I didn't particularly care. We didn't like actually the last half of that movie.
Yeah. This is when Jimmy showed up.
Right. This is when we first meet Jimmy Crystal in that one. And then the Opus ending. I had to Google that one because I was like, what are we doing? So in the Opus ending, we find out that it was basically set up.
He was just set up trying to kill all his haters.
Yes, and he invited her because he knew that he invited Ayo because he knew that she was going to write about it, and his message was going to get out through her book. And apparently it was all a setup, and it was like, what? We sat through all that for that?
Yes. So the message, he was going to spread the message of his cult through her book, but there would be more people out there as well because of the bracelets.
Correct.
So we're wondering if they're like still after her.
Right. You don't really know.
Yeah.
So, and then House of Dynamite, and then I didn't mention is there is no ending. The movie just goes off. So what did you have as winning? Wait, what just happened moment?
Mine was the House of Dynamite ending because it just ended.
Jay texts me like, did you finish the movie yet?
No definite conclusion or answers.
I was
just
like,
ended.
No, I didn't finish it. Then I got to the ending and was like, oh.
The movie just cut off.
It goes and goes, and there's a scene where we get like a wide pan shot of like destruction or whatever happening, I think, and then it just goes off.
No, not even destruction. Just a wide pan shot of people running into an evacuation center.
Boom. Yeah, we don't even know if the destruction happened.
No.
So House of Dynamite is basically about nuclear bombs coming to hit United States.
From somewhere,
but we don't know from where. So the movie is kind of about trying to figure out if they're going to hit, where they're going to hit, who set them off. And the president has to, certain people in certain levels have to make certain decisions or whatever because nuclear bombs are like a big thing. Well, the movie goes off without telling us who let them off. It
just goes off.
If they actually even hit. And what the fallout is. It just goes off. I personally thought it was great. A lot of people, though, hated it. And I understand it. That's fine. I get it. My winner would be 28 years later ending when Jimmy Crystal shows up.
Yeah. Everybody found that kind of jarring.
Because it is so tonally different than the rest. We literally go from a horror, thriller, zombie movie to an anime movie.
Yeah, it's so bad. Nobody goes to see the next one.
And people are so turned off by it that nobody went to go see Bone Temple.
Yeah.
I saw an article that said that Sony has pulled it from the theaters.
Bone Temple?
Yes, because it's not making no money. Terrible, because Bone Temple's the better movie.
At least
everybody
has a consensus that it's
the better movie.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. Nia DaCosta, we trusted, and she delivered.
She did a good job.
But y'all did not deliver by not going to go see the movie. Yeah, now, the third one's probably going to come anyway because they're going to bank on Cillian Murphy's star power or whatever. So fine, but anywho, the way they ended 28 years, I actually think that not only the way they ended, but that whole second half of Spike doing whatever he was doing, I think turned people off.
Yeah, and maybe Bone Temple will do good on digital.
I think it will because it is indeed a much better movie. So, all right, next up we have most unrealistic but fun escape scenes. So these are escape scenes that make no sense.
Yeah,
probably would never work. Whether it's fictional or not fictional, it just like y'all can't think I believe this actually happened, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
3 nominees. We have The Diamond Heist and Now You See Me 3. Yeah, that movie was very interesting. The Red Grid Escape and Tron Ares. So this is not the original grid. We're in a new grid of the villain. And then we also have any of Bob's escapes in One Battle Another. So Bob is goofy.
Yes.
And how he gets out of all the situation he's get out of.
Being carried.
He literally falls off a roof. And I was like, he's not alive.
No.
There's no way he's alive after this. But he makes it to the end of the movie somehow.
Yeah.
All right, who do you have winning most unrealistic but fun escape scene?
I had any of Bob's escapes from One Battle After Another.
Dead after that roof incident.
I thought the most fun one, I think, was probably when he got arrested, taken to the hospital, and then the nurse who ended up also being one of the people inside the house.
Yes.
Knew who he was and snuck him out of there.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun because I didn't see that coming. Yes. And I didn't expect them to like draw back to. I was wondering why Benicio del Toro was taking so long to introduce him to everybody.
Yes. Because they recognized him once they saw him.
He was going to run into one of them. So yeah, thought that was fun.
That was pretty good. I had the Red Grid escape scene.
That was fun.
That was fun. I think all of Tron Ares should have been in that grid.
Yeah.
Like, wish she actually would have gotten out of that in the way in which she did. Probably not. She probably should have got stuck.
Yeah. But
it's fine. I'll take it. But it was a fun scene, and Tron Ares would have benefited from just having most of the movie in that grid.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Fun.
Disney said they done, supposedly. Give it 20 years. Next up, we have coolest movie outfits and or costumes. So there's somebody looking good, whether it's a regular outfit or whether it's their comic costume or movie costume. Mr. Terrific. No brainer. Everybody wanted that man jackets.
Nice.
Galactus.
Comic accurate too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't make a real version of that to sell. I'm surprised. Like,
oh, it's coming.
You just think it's taking a while?
It's coming. The same people who made who made my bag.
Lunchbox.
Yeah.
Box lunch. Gifts,
or
whatever it is.
It'll be at the next Comic-Con.
You probably right. Yeah, I was like, y'all ain't got this jacket ready to go. I'm surprised.
It's cheap leather materials that can throw that together for and sell for like $230.
Yeah, for sure. I was about to say, they ain't even need real leather to make
right.
it. Galactus, I thought his outfit.
Also comic accurate.
He looked pretty good. And I was actually practical. I think they had built
they shot him. Yeah, it was interesting. So it was like when they shoot Star Wars. Yes. They shoot miniatures and make them big, but they usually will do it for people. So they shot him like he was a miniature and then made him big.
Yeah, very good. Galactus, was very well done.
Yeah.
And then also Ghost from Thunderbolts Asterisk.
Not comic accurate, but an upgrade from the last suit, which was comic accurate. I like black suit Ghost better than white suit Ghost.
Do you? Yeah, I agree.
I think this suit is better.
I agree. I had to think about it, and I was like, "Yeah,
it's got like the cloak and stuff.
Yes,
and it's got a collapsible helmet.
She's got the helmet. I really like Ghost and Thunderbolts. We could have had more Ghost.
Yeah,
but she's gonna be in Doomsday. Yeah. So hopefully they don't kill her.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I don't know. I don't trust the Russos. Everybody could die. Next up, we have most creative movie title.
No, we're not picking.
Oh. I got a little too excited. Who did you have winning coolest movie outfit or costume?
Mr. Terrific.
I had to say.
Yeah.
Mainly because the jacket. It's wearable.
I mean, it's like a costume and an outfit.
It is. You put it on with some cute jeans.
And like the shoes too. He don't have just like standard superhero boots.
Right. He looks
like matching shoes.
Outside of his mask, he looked pretty regular.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey man, that's a nice outfit. Where you get that from?
Yeah.
You would say that if you saw him walking. So he wins by default for having a cool, realistic outfit we could wear.
Good job.
All right, now, most creative movie title. We have Wake Up Dead Man, which relates to the dead man that woke up in the movie.
Yep.
One of Them Days, which related to them having a terrible day. Think Monica's just one of them days. Obviously. And then Thunderbolts Asterisk, which actually turned into New Avengers.
Yes.
We don't get movies with asterisks, or we don't get movie titles with an asterisk that actually means something.
Yeah.
And this one, Marvel had a whole thing planned out for this. So that was pretty good. So who do you have as winning most creative movie title?
I thought Thunderbolts was the most creative movie title because of the New Avengers reveal.
Yeah.
And they teased it very far out that the asterisk was going to mean something.
And we guessed wrong.
And everybody guessed something, but nobody guessed the New Avengers.
No. And the movie had been out for, I think, a weekend before they flipped it.
People kept guessing it was going to have something to do with the fact that the Red Hulk incident was happened before the events of this film, which is is Thunderbolt Ross.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I picked One of Them Days because it was literally the terrible, awful, no good, horrible, bad day.
Yeah.
So it was appropriately titled.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it for that. Best trailer that wasn't anything like the movie. So this is a movie where we saw the trailer and we were excited. Obviously, because we went to go watch the movie. We don't watch movies we don't like, typically based on trailers. And then we got in the movie and was like, no, this ain't it. This ain't what you promised me. Give me my popcorn back. Yeah. We have Mickey 17, which we did not quite enjoy. It wasn't the movie we thought.
The movie seemed like it was going to be a lot more fun than it actually was. But people who make trailers, they hire people to make trailers.
Yes,
not the people who make the movies make the trailers.
No, sometimes the director don't even have as much say in the trailer editing.
People who made the trailers did a great job because they got us there.
We was excited about this one. We were upset when this movie got moved. We were like, delayed? Oh, no. Now we're like, no, you need to watch it.
And apparently the book's good. So
yes. There's a lot of differences they took between the two, and I don't know if that was a great choice.
Yeah.
The Presents. So this movie said that it was the scariest movie of 2025, and it came out in January. I don't even know if you classify this as a horror movie. Scary? No. Goofy? I don't want to call it goofy. It's just a movie. It was a drama.
Yeah.
You cannot call a movie the scariest movie on earth, and it's a drama.
It was like the expression of, if I could be a fly on the wall, this movie was you as a fly on a wall.
The whole movie. The entire movie.
The fly on a wall of a broken home.
Yeah. Literally a fly. You're literally a fly in a sense. Honey, Don't. Honey, don't watch.
Yeah. I was expecting a murder mystery, which we kind of got, but I don't think the people who made the movie cared about the murder mystery.
The movie did not center on the murder mystery enough for me. It centered a lot on Chris Evans' goofy character.
Yeah.
And Honey's shenanigans.
Yeah.
But the murder, the chick that actually was murdered,
nah, that didn't go
anywhere. Not so much. And then 28 years later. So as we already kind of discussed, the second half of this movie was not your typical 28 years movie.
No.
A little disappointed in that.
Yeah.
A little disappointed in that. And then we had the ending. So it was kind of like, what's going on? So who do you have winning best trailer that wasn't anything like the movie?
Best trailer that wasn't anything like the movie I have is The Presence.
That's fair.
Steven Soderbergh. This movie was not scary. It also was not a horror. They should stop calling it that. They called it the scariest movie of 2025, and we're like, scary how bored I was.
And the plot, like the premise was like, oh, you are the ghost, like that's crazy, like we gonna be moving around like how ghosts will move around. We was just like,
maybe that's what's scary.
Peeping Tom.
Maybe it's scary how bored I'll be when I'm a ghost.
Yeah, you just be moving around like
because I'll just be bored.
This family sucks. Y'all don't do nothing but argue.
They did one interesting thing, which was the concept of your ghost exist outside of time. So you could be a ghost. Your ghost could exist while you're living.
Right.
That was interesting.
I don't even remember how that movie ended. The son died.
The ghost was the brother.
Right. Who died later.
His ghost existed outside of time.
Right.
To help him kill her assailant or a rapist so that he could become the ghost that needed to be there to save her. It was like a time loop.
Right.
Yeah.
And then another family moved in or something. They moved out. And the ghost was like free, right? Yeah, because the ghost floated off.
He got to go off.
He got to go to heaven or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't recommend that movie. My choice would be Mickey 17. Just wasn't enjoyable movie.
No.
Like it started out like it was going to be something, and the more it went, I'm just like, nope. Y'all hyped this up, and it also did not do very well at the box office because the word of mouth wasn't good. Yeah. So we were not alone in that thought. All right, next up we have most obvious Chekhov's gun. Jay, can you explain what Chekhov's gun is for the people?
So a Chekhov's gun is an item or an object or a concept or a statement that somebody makes earlier in the film that the movie deliberately tries to draw your attention away from so that it can bring it back later on in the film because it's supposed to connect a thread from earlier.
Thank you very much. So our nominees are the bowling ball and the monkey. We have the penny in Final Destination.
Yep.
And then we also have the movie ticket in the trash can.
Yes.
And black bag. So the bowling ball and the monkey was...
Two things. So the bowling ball and the monkey was when the twins were kids. Yes. He was going to squish his evil brother's head in his bed while he slept.
Right.
And he decided not to. But then at the end of the film, the evil brother tried to set up a death trap with a bowling ball.
With the bowling ball.
And it came back with a cannon and
killed him. Yep. Okay. Yep. The penny, I remember. The penny is basically... The penny kind of follows the... deaths as they go along, and at the very end the penny is the final thing that like triggers a train track from jumping and killing the two people at the end.
The penny triggers the tower
at the beginning
burning and at the end.
Yes.
And the train.
Shout out to that penny. And then the movie ticket in the trash can and black bag. At the very beginning, what's his name? Magneto notices the movie ticket in the trash, and he asked Cate Blanchett about it, and she's like, I didn't go. She said like I didn't go to the movies or something.
Yeah, so he asked Cate Blanchett about a movie. She said she didn't go to the movies,
didn't see it.
But he found a movie ticket in the trash bag.
Right.
And the trash can in her room.
Right. Right.
When the movie ticket came back at the end, because when he realized that she's not a liar, that the movie ticket was planted there.
Right.
By Ray J. Jean Page, who wanted him to think that his wife was lying.
Was cheating on him because they were trying to pin each other against each other.
And at the end of the movie, after everything, he says that what gave it away was the movie ticket. But that was like the first thing he discovered.
Right. It's literally kicks off his suspicions.
After everything else, after thinking that she was like selling bombs to the Russians,
movie ticket.
He still did think it was her because of the movie ticket at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, he was like, nah, that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
She wouldn't lie to me like that. All right. Next up, we have Scene That Had No Right Being That Funny.
So for the most obvious Chekhov's gun,
my God, why'd I keep doing that? Sorry.
We picked The penny. We both did.
The penny was very... When you see the penny at the end of the movie, you're like, oh, something about because it rolls like through a field, down some stairs, across somebody's house, past a dog, through the hot dog stand. You know, like it made it all the way to the train tracks. Yeah. Something about that.
The penny was the most obvious one. The bowling ball I didn't think would come back.
I didn't think about the bowling ball.
I didn't think too hard about the movie ticket when it was first introduced.
And I think they do that on purpose so we wouldn't connect the dots too early.
But Final Destination did a lot to draw attention to the penny.
Yes, because it's rolling so long. And it shows up at like the hospital.
She had the penny taped in the book of spells.
Yeah, the penny kept showing up. And you're like, okay, this penny's about to come back. All right. Yes, we both had the same for that. Now going on to the next one. I'm going to try not to do that anymore. The scene that had no right being that funny. So the weapons ending where basically the kids are
chasing Aunt Gladys
through the field and eat her. Sorry, they don't eat her. Zootopia, Silence of the Lambs reference. We talked about that in our episode. The villain from the last one is in this one, and she's basically in a Silence of the Lamb jail.
The mayor.
But 7-year-olds won't know it. So it's strictly an adult joke, which makes it so funny. And then we have Kate McKinnon in The Roses. So like her whole character. Yeah. In all the scenes. She don't technically need to be in this movie, but because she's in this movie, it's funnier. Yeah. So she's great. She's great in this. All right. So who did you pick for scene or scenes that had no right being that funny?
I picked the Aunt Gladys chasing weapons. It was funny. It came out of nowhere and had a great payoff because they did a good job at making her a character that deserved it.
She was terrible.
And I guess, that wasn't a Chekhov's gun. They did a good job at bringing something back, and that's Alex remembering the tree trick about her wrapping the hair around the tree and snatch. She didn't think that would come back to bite her.
No, she got real lazy. Yeah. She got too comfortable because she's treating Alex like crap because she basically, she's like a witch, right? And she's using Alex to do her bidding or whatnot, but Alex is paying attention of what she's doing, and he uses the trick she uses to possess people on her. It's gold.
It was good.
And you don't see it coming. And the kids are like running through the house, busting through windows. It's a very comedic scene in a horror movie, which you don't get very often.
And by the time she realizes it's too late.
Way too late. And she's got like, I don't know, 15 kids chasing her.
Yeah.
She ain't getting away.
It was good.
And she's like 100, so she can't run that fast.
Right.
So.
Or how old ever.
She could be 200. We don't know because she a witch. So it's like, how long you been around? You ain't outrunning no 12-year-olds. Right. I know that much.
Not without a broom.
No. She don't fly.
No.
You could have added that in this movie. Could have had a little kick. All right. Next up, we have most stylish villains. So this is villains that look pretty cool, even though they're terrible people. Yep. Pierce Brosnan in Black Bag. Spoiler alert, he was the villain. Toni Collette in Mickey 17. Her and Mark Ruffalo are the terrible, weird villains, but she looked nice. I'll give her that. Yeah. John Malkovich in Opus. He plays the cult leader, essentially. And how you say her name? Akwi
Akpakwasili.
Thank you. And Woman in the Yard. So she is our ghost, essentially. Figment of imagination?
Yeah. We don't know what she is. She's not real.
This is going to come up later. By the way. It's going to come up probably real soon here. So these are all our villains in the movies. Spoiler alert if you didn't know who the villains were. But they look good doing what they were doing, essentially. So who did you have that was looking the most stylish out of our nominees?
I had John Malkovich in Opus.
He did. He plays a celebrity.
Like a recording artist?
He's like Beyonce.
Yeah. Essentially. Or Elton John.
There you go. He's close to Elton John. But he looks good. He's got followers and whatnot. He got money. So he looking pretty stylish. So I agree with that one. He looked pretty good. Shout out to Pierce Brosnan because he looked pretty good as well. Yeah. He was giving Dr. Fate a little bit without the suit. Yeah. Kind of with the hair.
Dr. Fate.
We ain't going to talk about DC in this. We ain't got time. We're rolling on to the next, which is coolest movie gadget. So the portal gun in Lilo and Stitch, which I don't remember. Oh, that was the one where they could hop between different spaces, right? Mm-hmm. That was pretty good.
She uses to go back and forth between school and
yes, you're right. That was pretty good. The blowtorch gun in Ballerina. Yep. So it's as it sounds. It is a blowtorch gun. Now it should be too heavy for her to carry. Yes, but she does it. Yes. The particle laser in Tron Ares. And that's 3. That's our 3. So what did you pick for coolest movie gadgets?
Coolest movie gadget, I had the portal gun from Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically because of
what they did with it at the end.
Yeah, not from them using it to chase him, but as like a practical use.
It was cute. So at the very end of Lilo and Stitch, the sister goes off to college, but she uses the portal gun to go visit home, basically. So she ain't really gone. She just used a gun to go back and forth.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I picked the particle laser in Tron Ares because it was cool. It just looked really good.
I thought about the particle laser, but then as an owner of a 3D printer, I was like,
this ain't gonna work.
How many things would I actually make? Or would I run into the cycle of just making crap because I can? Why not? And I don't think I'd be safe with the particle laser.
It's yours. You can do whatever you like.
I don't think I'd be good with the particle laser. I think I'd end up just making crap all the time.
Just stuff. Would you make plates?
Just
spoons.
Stuff. House just filled with crap.
Wine glasses.
And then my issue is trying to figure out how to get rid of
rulers. You're like, what are you doing? Using a particle laser.
I needed a popcorn bowl.
Right. Another one.
It's a particle lasered one.
Shaped like Galactus' head or something.
I would be irresponsible with that.
Most people. I mean, the movie proof. Yeah. All right. Next up, we have best plot twist nobody saw coming. Now, nobody don't mean everybody. So you may have seen this coming. Keep it to yourself. Mm-hmm. This is the ones we thought were the best. So the gorge basically halfway through turns into a sci-fi action movie.
Yeah, military zombie corpses in the bottom of the ravine.
Boom. So it starts out thinking there's two people on two opposite sides of a gorge protecting something down in the gorge, right? And they just sitting there chilling. It's like a whole year assignment. You don't talk to nobody. You're not actually supposed to talk to the person on the other side. But it's also like a romance movie as well. So it starts off as a romance movie, essentially, because they kind of fall for each other and go see each other, even though they're not supposed to, spend a night together and all that. And then something happens and they drop down into the gorge, and it's basically military experimented on zombies. And it turns into a zombie movie. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah, that was good. That was a good twist. That was something you would get in like a Call of Duty Zombies level. Okay.
We also had the Phoenician scheme. I put this plot twist as being the fact that the assistant was the FBI agent.
Oh yeah, this Michael Cera was the spy.
He was a spy the whole time through the whole movie, and they're like, "What?"
Yeah,
because he plays. I think he's like, I don't know.
He's his teacher.
Yes, right. He's a teacher. He's supposed to be teaching about bugs or plants or something. He ends up being a spy. And then one battle after another. The plot twist I have there is the fact that Sean Penn was chasing them down, not because Bob did necessarily anything wrong. It was because he thought that Chase Infinity was his child.
I thought the plot twist was that Tiana Taylor sold him out.
That too.
I didn't see that coming.
It's one in the first 10 minutes of the movie, and then there's one like...
I didn't think she was selling them out.
True. You're right. It's both. Because Tiana Taylor being a snitch, didn't see that coming. And I think that's what makes a lot of people mad about that movie, but that's a different topic.
Yeah.
So what did you have as best plot twist we didn't see coming?
I had the number one battle after another before Tiana Taylor selling them out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she sell quick.
Yeah, very quickly.
And then she leaves.
They put her in a room one time.
Yeah, and then she go to Mexico. And you're like, girl. And it's just a chain reaction of the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was good. I picked The Gorge because I was like, if this is about to be a horror movie, I'm going to turn it off. But I'm glad I stuck it through.
Yeah, because I didn't expect them to find that.
I think The Gorge is an underrated movie for 2025.
And it had good effects.
It was pretty good.
It had like Pirates of the Caribbean level.
It was Scott Derrickson.
Monster effects.
So...
Okay.
I feel like that's right up his alley.
Yep.
It's right up his alley. So highly recommend The Gorge and One Battle After Another and Phoenician Scheme.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen any of them. All right. Most ridiculous horror movie decision. So this is somebody doing some stupid in a horror movie, as they usually do. Sleeping in a car and weapons. So our main protagonist goes to do a hideout or sneak out, or I don't know what you want to call it, and falls asleep.
Yeah.
In a car. Because she's a drunk.
So Justine Gandy's stupid behind fell asleep because she got drunk, drinking a big gulp of vodka.
Yeah.
Sitting outside of.
And then one of the possessed parents come out and cut her hair off. And we as the audience already know what happens with the hair getting cut. So we're like, great, you're dead.
Yeah.
She doesn't die, fortunately, but because she's lucky.
Almost.
All right. Barely. Going to the creepy family house in Good Boy. So in Good Boy, the premise is that the goody. What is his name? Indy's owner, the human, goes to the family house to basically get away from life because he's dying of cancer.
Yeah,
I think. The the house people have died in the house before in the family.
Right.
And the sister that he's talking to is like, why are you going there? Like, it has history. He's like, oh, it's fine. Obviously, it's not fine. People keep dying here. People are dying, Kim.
Right.
Why would you go to the house? Didn't think that was very smart. And then Spike leaving home and 28 years later.
Yeah.
So the turning point 20 years later, we already talked about the second half we didn't like, is because Spike takes his sick mom on a journey through the Outer Banks that he's only been through once with his dad, and they barely survived. So he thinks he's smart enough to take his sick mom to the Outer Banks by himself. Not a good decision. So, who did the most ridiculous thing in a horror movie to you?
This was Spike leaving home.
Yep.
An argument could be made that Spike didn't know what hospitals are because he was born in the village and he only knows the village, so he doesn't know. He doesn't know what a doctor. He thinks that doctors cure all diseases because he chooses. Fine. Well, not chooses. His family chooses to stay on this land. Right. There are a lot of issues with the world of 28 years later. Mm-hmm. But Spike chooses to take his mom, who is deteriorating mentally because of her cancer, right, out into the zombie-infested world that he has only been out to once, that he narrowly escaped with the help of his father. He decides to go out there on his own. Was stupid. Yeah, not smart. Dumb.
I should have picked this one. Actually, I'm changing my vote. I did put sleeping in the car, which is pretty stupid, but in hindsight, she thought she was away from danger.
She's only going to get herself killed if anybody died.
Right. She didn't go into the house. She's like, I'm just going to do a stakeout outside. Now, that led to maybe one of the creepiest scenes of a horror movie for 2025. It's really good.
I don't sleep in cars, though, so I don't have to worry about that.
This is why you see movies in theaters, because the whole theater was like, oh, my God, what are you doing? So that was a great theater experience. But I'm going to change my vote with Spike. Because that is the issue I had with 28 years later, was once Spike left, I was like, I'm done. Where's Aaron Taylor Johnson at? Not smart. But yeah.
And he burned the supply shed as a distraction.
He did.
So he burned their supplies.
You talking about when he came back with the baby?
No, when he left. Remember, he had to burn the supply shed so he could sneak out the gate.
Oh, you're right. Undetected. Yeah, although he came back undetected with a baby.
Yeah, explain that.
Anywho, next up, shout out to 28 years later for winning.
Nobody watches outside the walls.
Clearly. But anyway, I'm not. Sidebar. Best feel good ending. So our nominees for this are Jurassic World Rebirth, where everybody good lived. Yeah. Mahershala Ali, we had a fake out though.
Surprise living.
Yes, he came back. I was like, please don't kill the only black man in this movie. I'm not gonna be happy. Superman lived. Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, we know he wasn't gonna die, but he had his very Superman feel good moments at the end. And then Phoenician Scheme, he loses all his money, but he ends up being a better person at the end. So he learns his lesson.
It's a character restaurant with his daughter.
It's a character arc. Yeah. A good character arc in that one. So which one did you have winning best feel good ending?
I have Phoenician Scheme because he had the character arc. Yeah. And he still got the restaurant with his daughter.
It was dead broke, but he was happy.
Ended up with a good relationship in the end.
Yes. So yes. Yeah. Dead broke but happy. That's always a feel good, right? As long as you can eat. Sure. I put Jurassic World Rebirth because Mahershala Ali lived. Yep. Because we thought he was dead. And I was like, no.
I was glad he lived. Yeah.
But he lived.
Yeah. So, I was going to be upset.
Very upset. There was no reason for him to die. Duncan to die. At all, period. All right. Coolest car chase. So we have Shadow Force, where they was winding through the river. And then they had like the kid in the trunk as like a safety hatch.
Like a safety compartment.
Coolest car ever. Right. Safe. Oh, with headphones on so he couldn't hear the guns and the cussing. Yeah. Something like that. One battle after another. So this is when Chase Infinity is trying to run away from the person who's killing her, and then Bob is trying to find Chase Infinity, and he starts going the wrong way and then goes the right way. Yeah. Very crazy. And then Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I threw this in here so we can have a third one. This was the one at the end where what's his face was trying to create a distraction.
Yeah, a lot of people have an issue with this scene.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because a lot of the third act hinges on him not getting caught.
Oh, okay.
If he got caught too soon, it would have ruined the Justice Smith's whole setup of the trick.
You're right.
So it's kind of like, so is this magic or is this just distraction?
I just needed a third nominee, so this one fit in here.
We didn't go see Running Man, sorry.
Did they have a car chase?
It looked like it did.
Oh.
Yep. All that chasing, one of them might have been in a car.
Maybe he was just running the whole time. We don't know.
Or that.
Who do you have winning coolest car chase?
I had Shadow Force.
was a good movie.
I didn't expect a car chase in this. The car chase in this was pretty good.
It was lengthy.
How it was shot was pretty good. It was how it was lengthy. It had the driving and the shooting, and I liked the secret child compartment she had in the trunk.
Yes, I like the back and forth between Armar Sy and Kerry Washington in that too. Yeah, because she was still trying to like take over and talk about how bad of a driver he was. And
I like that the headphone was a walkie-talkie and he could hear him cussing.
Yes. So it was no point. And they're like, y'all are escaping danger. Yeah. Why are we worried about cussing right now? I picked one battle after another, and that is mostly for how it was shot.
Yeah, it was good.
So seeing this in the theater, I've never seen a car chase scene where I feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
Yeah, the hills.
I had to close my eyes for a second because I was like, I feel like I'm actually driving. So I feel like you win if I feel like I'm in a car. Yeah. So that was pretty good. Yeah. That was also pretty lengthy. I'm like,
it was long.
Can we get there, please? Yeah. But it was pretty cool.
People said it was really good in the real IMAX.
Oh, I bet it was. Yeah. I bet I probably would have hurled.
Okay.
All right. Best movie or show that was surprisingly good. So we have Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which came on Disney Plus. That's the animated show. Yep. We have Ballerina. That is the spinoff of John Wick. And then we have The Long Walk, which is the most depressing but good movie you'll ever see. Yep. Who do you have winning for this category?
Had Ballerina.
Same.
Had Bottom of the Barrel. Beneath the Barrel.
Oh, we had low expectations for this. They didn't promote it.
Yeah. I mean, because John Wick at that point had wrung as much water out of that rag as they could.
And 4 ended on a fine note.
And then they were like, we're going to do a spinoff. I was like, okay, so we're on thin ice. And then they were like, we're going to stick it in the middle of the franchise. Like, oh, that's a choice.
With a character we didn't even know.
Right.
We're like, who is this girl?
And then I saw the movie and I was like, this was good.
I would watch it again.
This is a very good John Wick movie.
Surprised the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Good job.
I would watch this over maybe that third John Wick movie.
Yes.
I enjoyed the Halle Berry sequences. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Halle Berry sequences in it. But a lot of that third movie just felt long.
It did. I can't even tell you what happened outside of Halle Berry.
Girl?
Yeah. That
was your favorite.
Or was that I do not like her. You know I don't like her. That's why you said that. I did not like the adjudicator. Not the actress, but like the whole concept of her.
The adjudicator?
I couldn't stand her behind. I was like, kill her, get her out of here.
And she lived.
Just right. She did, like, you couldn't kill her because she was adjudicator, right? And they would have found out if somebody got her out of there. I wanted her to fall off the edge of a cliff and just be done. I couldn't stand that girl. No. But I would agree with Ballerina. Ballerina was a surprise hit, and I'm sorry for doubting y'all.
It was good. It had good action sequences.
But we actually saw it, so congratulations.
Great fights.
It was really good. Yep. It won't get a sequel, but I wish it did. It didn't make enough money. Next up, we have movie that made you Google the ending explanation. So, Woman in the Yard. We don't know if she killed herself, if she went,
or if none of it happened,
or none of it really happened.
Depression day.
It's too open to interpretation to me, and either choice didn't feel good. Yeah. So. That is the first nominee. House of Dynamite. So I put this here because there was no ending. So you kind of had to look it up to be like, is this it? Am I supposed to interpret something from this? Some people have inferred that something happens at the final seconds where it looks like some bombs went off. Okay. and then Good Boy. So this one was weird because you didn't know if it actually happened or if it was just cancer.
Yeah, you didn't know if it was a ghost or if it was cancer.
Because Indy gets stuck down in a well, right? Because his owner goes down. He's like, the movie, I don't know if the movie's
a cave in the basement, but
yes.
We don't know why.
Why? Like, and the owner goes down there and gets sucked up by some darkness, and you're like, is the darkness the cancer or is it actually darkness?
Yeah.
Because when the sister shows up, she just gets Indy and pieces out because she's like, the brother's dead. And like, how you know? Because he got set up. Confusing.
Yeah.
Confusing. But that being said, who did you pick as the winner? For the movie, you had to Google the ending explanation.
The Woman in the Yard.
Yeah,
it was very confusing. I still don't like that ending or most of the movie.
We did not enjoy. We love Daniel Deadwyler. did not particularly love this movie.
I didn't like that ending sequence with the long drawn out. Is she going to shoot herself in the head with a shotgun?
It almost make it seem like the ghost I'm sorry.
It's telling her she should.
Yeah,
the world would be better off if she did.
And then she sees images of like her kids growing up in the future. And I'm
without
like,
her.
I wasn't jiving with that ending.
And then we don't really get a conclusion to that scene before everything kind of just looks better.
Yeah.
And the movie ends.
Right.
And we're confused whether that means she's died and she's gone to the bad place.
Right. Because the ending ends with her and her kids in the house.
Or if her spell of depression is over.
We don't know. And the movie don't tell us, unfortunately. So
and she wasn't that great anyway because she was going to leave.
She was.
Before her husband died.
Yeah, it was very complicated.
It wasn't great.
It was very complicated, but I would agree with you. Woman in the Yard, definitely, I Googled it, and there was no answer.
Yeah.
It was like, all right. Last three categories we have here. Budget well spent. So this is a movie that had a pretty decent budget, nothing too extravagant. And the box office return was pretty great. So we have Sinners, which had a high budget for a horror movie in general.
It looked good.
But it looked good. You can see the budget on the screen.
Yep.
That's what you could also qualify for this. And Sinners made a lot of money. So that's why it fits in here. One of Them Days, which had a small budget, and I think it did 4 or 5 times its budget. That automatically qualifies. And Jurassic World Rebirth. So they got Gareth Edwards for this, who knows how to make movies for $5.
He made a Jurassic movie for $5.
And they made it for $5, and it made $700 million. Yeah. Because it's a Jurassic World movie.
800.
Yeah. Almost a Billy. We could have made a Billy, guys. Yeah. So who do we pick? We got to say what it looks like. Who do we pick as the winner for budget well spent?
I did Jurassic World Rebirth.
Same.
Sinners did have a high budget, but you could see the money on the screen.
Right.
Jurassic World Rebirth, for a Jurassic film to be able to do it for that little amount of money.
Yes.
And that quickly.
Yep.
The film wasn't amazing, but it looked good.
It did.
And it was great for a Jurassic movie. That's what I go to see for Jurassic movies.
Right. And all three of these movies, I think people were doubting how much it was going to make.
Yeah.
So Sinners would be a good runner-up for this, because Sinners actually won the Oscar for box office achievement.
Yeah.
Like the new category that they got. And everybody's like, oh, this is just a throwaway category. It might have been for Barbie, because I feel like they gave Barbie that Oscar because they were going to give Oppenheimer everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like Sinners actually embodied what that award was for, because it had the budget it had, and people were like, oh, it's not, when there's a whole Variety article about Variety was like, oh, Sinners did okay, but is it going to be enough or whatever? And it made great money. Yeah. Like for the budget that it had, for it to be a black horror movie at that. So I would agree with Jurassic Park Rebirth, but I would get I'm going to share it with Sinners. I'm pick 2 for that. All of these are great movies, by the way, so you should check them out if I haven't said that 12 times already. All right, second to last, most creative use of a random object as a weapon. We have Plates in Ballerina. Yes. She was getting her butt whooped by some China. Yeah. The paper cutter sword in Alien Earth. And then we also have the devil heads ornament and Wake Up Dead Man. All very creative ways to take somebody out, or an alien out, I guess you could say. Anything you need to get rid of. Who do you have winning for most creative use of a random object?
I have the Plates in Ballerina.
That was a very enjoyable scene.
It was very enjoyable.
It
was part of the village fight.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for that one as well, because she's an assassin, right? She's supposed to be able to kick somebody butt, but this other assassin is good with the plate.
She is.
Just whack.
The server, the waitress.
And I think at one point she says, like, stop, like, quit hitting me with these plates. And girl's like, no, whack, whack. Pretty good. The other two creative objects are also pretty good, but just an ordinary plate kicking an assassin's butt.
It's fun.
It's pretty creative.
Yeah.
I really like that scene. All right, and then our last award category is Best Franchise Entries. This could be a sequel or a prequel. So this is a movie that's in an existing franchise. It could have been placed before or at the end, but we thought it was the best. We have Predator Badlands, which we've talked about extensively, Zootopia 2, and Wake Up Dead Man. Who did you pick for Best Franchise Entry?
I had Predator Badlands.
Agree.
This was easy for me.
Yeah, it was.
Predator Badlands established the out as a main character for the first time.
Yes.
Spoke for the first time.
Agree.
Had the best action sequences we've had in a Predator movie. And this is the first time where I'm excited for the next Predator movie. Already. I enjoyed the other ones, but I never finished them like, oh, I can't wait for the next one. This one, I want to see the next one. And I hope it's the same characters.
Agree. Yeah. And I also hope we don't take too long to get it.
Yes. Also
don't be giving us a legacy sequel.
Yeah.
Of a sequel that's already here. So, yes, I would agree with that. Zootopia 2, I think, was better than the first one. Yeah. Personally. And then Wake Up Dead Man, I think, was just as good as all of the other Knives Out movies. But I would say going beyond my expectations was Predator Badlands. Now, my expectation was already high because I like Prey and Killers of Killers. Yeah. So he set the bar pretty high, and he met it.
I'd see sequels to all of these, though. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing Zootopia 3 for sure.
Yeah.
And you can make as many Knives Out as you want. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
Come on, Netflix. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, so that is all of our awards for 2026. Hopefully you enjoyed us cracking and joking and making fun of some of these movies. The Oscars are coming up. It don't matter. Just remember, it doesn't matter who wins. If you like the movie, that's all that matters.
That's true.
That's all that matters. As I said, we have reviews on every single nominee that we have already talked about. If you are spoiled, it don't matter. You can go back. I don't think we spoiled anything too bad that you can't go enjoy. But let us know if you agree or disagree with any of our choices. I'm sure somebody mad about something. Please let us know. But that wraps up our episode. What are we watching next week?
Next week, we are watching
Heat 2.
Oh, okay. Well, Crime 101. Heat 2.
It's giving Heat.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good.
Mark Ruffalo plays a good cop, so.
Is he?
Well, he was good in Zodiac.
Okay.
And in the first Now You See Me.
Well, I mean, is his character going to be good?
Oh, no, he's going to be a cop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he could be like selfish, rude.
Yeah.
Annoying.
he was a frustrating cop in Now You See Me.
Yes. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo
and Zodiac, actually.
Yeah, he also in that Jamie Foxx Tom Cruise movie. He was also a cop.
Collateral.
Yes.
He's a good cop.
He is a good. I was about to say. And that TV show he's on that they said was really good. Task.
Oh yeah.
Cop. You know, to be a very outspoken actor about all the atrocities and whatnot that happen to humans, he played a good cop.
Thin line between love and hate.
Right. He good. So yeah, we'll be seeing Crime 101 with Storm, Thor, Hulk, Druid. And we'll be seeing all these characters probably in Doomsday as well.
Yes.
All right. So thanks for listening. If you like our show, please give it a share. You can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or on our website, vaguelynerdypodcast.com. You can leave us a voice message, which we will play on the show if it is polite. If not, I'm going to find you on LinkedIn. Yeah. Shoot us. From the hip, especially if you're on Threads. You can follow us on Threads and IG at Vaguely Nerdy Podcast. We're also on Blue Sky and Twitter at Vaguely Nerdy Pod. If you want to send us an email, you can reach us at vaguelynerdypodcast@gmail.com. And if you're listening to us on a podcast app and want to see our emojis move around and laugh, you can catch our animated show on YouTube where we are also Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
Until next time.
Bye.